Plus you're out of range now.
These are pretty easy. I don't really need too many buffs yet if you want to met up.
Oh, I'm good, man. Good-ish.
I might just twist.
But if I can boon you, then that's a heal.
Boon of the Guru is a heal?
Well, life taps, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. How much of a life tap?
You'll have to look when it procs, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it's a lot. Maybe 30, 40 HP. That's it?
I think so.
What was it?
13.
Yeah,
I may be wrong.
But I mean, these guys really aren't even hitting me that much, so that would be like a complete heal from you right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you proc it 3 or 4 times a fight, that's adds up.
I mean, the Cleric Karn spell isn't that much either, but it's enough that it makes a big enough difference with how often you guys hit.
Hey.
What's up, Shoops?
Wanna come and play in the hole?
Yeah, we're just chilling at the entrance for now.
Cypher, that's a weird offer, man.
It's Shix's hole.
I didn't mind. I didn't make the offer. Touching my hole. I can do that. Who you want to play with? Well, who you...
I'm on
Let me rephrase that again.
I'm on my mage.
Okay.
What character are you going to play?
That's it.
Well, what do you guys need?
That's fine.
Probably his,
Whatever.
But whatever.
No, that's fine. So do you keep these on you, Chupa? These vial of Velium vapors?
Just one?
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, why?
That's super nice to have.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient.
If I can make a couple of the potions of the Field of Bone.
Are you fighting something down there, AC?
Yeah, my Fane failed. Give me a second. I'll be pulling in a rock golem here in a second if you guys are ready for it.
Well, it's us. So, I guess we are.
Son of a bitch.
Where you at, Chup?
Head of the Great Divide.
Yep, just play your heal song and get it slowed as soon as possible.
Yep.
I still have mend up.
It's slowed.
Oh yeah, we got this with slows on.
Yep.
I mean, if worst comes down to worst, I'll just feign it off on you for a minute. Let you tank it.
Yeah.
Are you 52, Cypher?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get my art out of 52. Unlock him. I never go to those stupid raids.
Nagy and Vox.
I mean, I've been to them, but I don't, like, it's super inconsistent.
Those seem to be the fastest out of all the raids that I've ever tried to go to. Even like Golems and Fear, like Nagy and Vox. If you don't get there immediately, somebody else snags it.
I should probably re-up that plan of growth because of the fact that it's going to give me so much DKP.
What do you get, like 3 an hour?
I don't know, something, but then you get tuner that's like, what, 10, 15 maybe?
So boring.
Add. Getting that as a pet.
Is it Deceiver? Warrior.
That's just something
No, I'm saying if it was Deceiver, I need to turn around so it doesn't backstab me.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Vinda? Duo life? Kinda. We got 2 other guys on the way. We're just kind of killing time until they get here. Let's back this warrior up before we kill him, because the other ones are going to respawn here.
Holy shit, there was a 0% chance of rain, and now it's thunderstorming. So now it's 100%.
Welcome to the weather.
I know. It's the only job you could be wrong 90% of the time and still keep your job.
Or more, dude. Those guys are always freaking wrong. I don't know why anybody even listens to them. I have a better chance of walking outside my door in the morning and figuring out whether it's going to rain or not. Though I will admit, anytime something big is going to happen during the weekend, and the city's bound to make lots of money off of it, there's always beautiful weather planned.
So
that sounds like a conspiracy theory.
I mean, it will rain cats and dogs, but it's beautiful weather, guys. Make sure you show up.
You have a key, Chupa?
What?
You have a key?
Negative.
Okay. We just won't move down until you get there. Phone call. Be off comms a minute.
I haven't got to try out that game yet, but what platform was it on? Do you remember? Was it on Blizzard or Daybreak Games? Or?
Yeah, Battle.net.
Battle.net? Okay.
Speckled Granite, that is, I guess, start with me.
Dude, Cypher with twinsies.
Yeah.
I wag my tail more than you, though.
It's because you're in heat.
I didn't know he was here. What's up, Heatbox? Sure is a lot of hair, though, man.
How much was that life tap?
Did it go off?
Mm-hmm.
Was hit by 17 points of damage. Was hit by 33 points of damage.
Must be the 33.
28 points of damage. Yeah, I guess it can go up to 33 then.
Well, I have a damage shield. The damage shield is doing like 13, I think. 13, or it can. I think I put the fire on you, and then I'm doing shield at the same time.
Well, I have on my own damage shield that's doing 8 right now.
Oh.
But it stacks. So how's your Monday been, Shoot?
Oh, well. Chilling. Gotta get ready for some interviews this week.
Oh, yeah? What'd you decide to go for?
Whatever pays.
So you're not very picky right now.
Nah.
Well, get a job like Shiriki's. Apparently his pays extremely well.
Nah.
You won't have to deal with all the computer problems?
Sure don't.
Yeah, I've been looking into what it would take to set up a Ubuntu server on one of my servers, and
Drum of the Beast right there.
it's kind of a nightmare.
Either one of you have a key?
I think he's off comms at the moment.
You outside?
Mm-hmm.
Give me half a second. I'm doing a pool right now. Cypher, come grab this deceiver.
Pop.
Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I think I lost aggro. All right. Let me go out and get you.
I bet if I took my time, I could solo here. It'd just take forever.
If you could break them up, it's not too bad.
It's not about breaking them up because I can single pull every time. It's just
You want to go
the
snag Chupa,
actual.
Cypher? I don't want to lose
I don't even see
my...
him.
he's outside. You got to open the door.
I don't have a key. You said I thought you had a key.
Oh, I thought you went to go pick one up. All right, let me go.
No,
Alright, I'm back. Jesus Christ.
Mm.
Women just
Go
like
back.
to talk about nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, we do that all day, don't we? What up, girlfriend?
I guess, sort of.
The werewolf swim is very weird, but I'm glad that they made an animation for it. It looks like they're struggling.
Doggy paddling.
I mean, look at this. Does it not look like he's struggling?
Well, you can only imagine how much that hair weighs when it's weighed down
Yeah.
with water.
It's like, get me out of here! Get me out!
Ready? Think?
So short,
Go ahead.
short story is my wife's on her way home and AFK slash not in game for an hour-ish, maybe. But not right now, probably in about half an hour. Hopefully Nonal's back.
Yeah, I think he went to go take his son. I will need the werewolf form again if you got it.
Yep.
Don't forget to get Chupa in here.
Yep.
What's up, Celtic? How's your Monday going? Remember, it's Amazon Prime Day today and tomorrow, if you guys are looking to get anything. Oh, yeah, I got Chupa's damage shield. 52 points of damage, holy crap, man. His is 33, mine's 8. I'm guessing it stacks with the bard.
11 or 12.
Things are just gonna eat themselves on me now.
But we're not getting experience for these.
We can move a little deeper, kill some stuff.
Just over the ledge, maybe.
Yeah.
Because of my level.
Yeah, but a castle, it's clear all the way down. Castle entrance, you should get experience.
Yeah, let's move down to the...
Is it me or has the game gotten darker lately? Jeez. Maybe my game is low.
There's somebody here.
Yeah, but I think they were just taking the water, because they haven't killed anything in here. And there was a roamer. They just left.
Oh, hey, 3 mobs that walking through like. Vision.
Go ahead and grab that cipher.
I'm casting the thing, but may or may
I got
not.
him. All right, you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Should see if they want to join us, Cypher.
This guy's slow. Figure I'd do that if I'm not taking that. What is the other dude's class that's here? The chick that's right there.
Bard.
Oh, it's a bard with clarity now. Useless.
Makes them feel special, though.
Yeah, see, they have a drum of the beast in their hand.
I didn't see anything in their hand. I wasn't paying attention.
Maybe it's not drum of the beast. It's in the other hand. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a drum of the beast.
I mean, if they're not camping this, this will be XP for Chupa for sure.
Yeah.
Anything here
It
and
is.
down.
Yeah.
Why?
Why what?
Yeah, they said, do you have room for 2? Invite them.
Alright.
I mean, and I'm probably heading out here very shortly.
It's gonna be awkward. She's far higher than I am.
You have to let them know.
The monk's looking for a row of, not row, I'm sorry, bow of the underfoot.
That
I
monk.
invite both of them.
Just bring them. I got Mez.
Alright, which one do you want?
I'm gonna Mez the Deceiver.
On the other one, then. Did you invite him?
Did
I
Mez
invite?
it? Somebody hit it.
Did you tell them to drop their group? Because I'm sure they're in one.
I don't know. I'm not.
It says try again was in
them.
group.
Just a try again was in group.
I'm not, because I don't know how long I've got. Very long for sure. Once I get back, I have all evening.
Hey, Kissla, how you doing?
One spell, and he comes after me. And it was towards the end.
What'd you hit him with?
Just 600 damage.
Oh, well. Nobody here has taunt. Unless, bards? Do bards get taunt?
Well, they have spells that can draw aggro, but or songs rather. But you guys were doing tons of damage by the time I believe the spell hit. I don't get.
Yeah, it's like wizard.
I'm not even gonna try.
They get popped in the face. Just put your pet on it. It's actually a lot of DPS there.
I'm gonna mage it. I'm gonna mage it.
I have a 48 warrior, probably a bit too low at the moment, just because we don't have a healer.
Plus,
Space.
need a way out.
Well, you got your OT hammer. What are you complaining about?
Got me, the warrior.
That's easy.
Grab flux him up.
No.
Oh.
Tree hugger, come and port me to tox. I run out, or run back in rather, and cough.
Oh, yep.
If I'm here.
Or somebody else bring a porter.
Of course. I was going to say, of course, I think everybody here probably has my info.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been on your account.
I'm going to Mez the Deceiver.
Sounds good.
You guys will burn the other one down real quick.
I'm gonna switch pets.
You know, like an air?
Well, you're keeping the back to my pet pretty well, so I'm gonna go ahead and get a backstab.
Oh, I thought that was one.
Nope. Water. Actually, you know what? Never mind. Nah, yeah, I'm not gonna do it. These things are getting wrecked anyways.
For now, but we're going to lose that monk here pretty soon. Alright, come snag this when you're ready, Cypher.
Is it? Where is it at? That's not one.
It's one now?
1.5?
No, just one.
I think I targeted the wrong mob.
Yeah, I got it on my own.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Zorn is the werewolf.
Cords was earlier too. Not anymore.
No, I'm saying when I do my hotkey for the damage shield.
Oh, it actually changes it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, because I have it do it by race.
But yeah, because if you want to come out on any of your tunes, you're more than welcome to. Most of these guys are going to take off here before too long, go do some stuff during the day, and get back here in maybe an hour or so. So it'll probably just be me and Cypher. Yeah.
That shouldn't be more than hour and a half tops.
Those guys are just wanting to stand there for.
That's all right. We could do the golem and let Shixmez fire the fiend.
If I could have targeted.
It's alright. I got him as a pet for a second. Alright, he's off.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Gotta get that root on him. Man, for not having heals, we're doing really well down here.
How's the mana going?
I'm hardly casting. I could probably do a cast a DD, but they're burning down fast anyway. I mean, that thing's almost dead already.
Yeah, unless it's a golem. They don't seem to survive very long. Try your hand at a rat. They hit pretty hard, but could be good.
Go for it.
Well, and of course, the very first one I see has a
Smoldering brand.
smoldering brand. Really? You had to slow it?
I'll be right there. I'm gonna kick your ass. Ah.
Get off my lawn.
We're gonna kill it faster than it takes to get from that door to us. Oh, I lost werewolf for him. Hey, Primal, what you doing today, man? Oh, yeah, got me right as I was running. Yeah, smoldering brand incoming. See how fast that guy is procking?
Who?
Smoldering brand.
Oh, yeah.
The very first hit he got me with when he got into the camp was the proc.
Yeah, Brock's at level 1, so it's a really nice item.
Just hand it over.
Grab it.
What'd you get?
96.
Nice.
Dude, I'm gonna roll just to try and beat that. Yeah.
So what I thought you were gonna get? Actually, I thought it was gonna be like a 2.
I thought it would be like a 2.
I know it's way
I
better
know.
than I should have gotten, really. I actually have one in my inventory, so that's better.
Roll AC.
Oh no, I don't want that thing. In fact, I think I already have one. Like I'd loot it if I wanted to.
You guys wreck these things.
Yeah, the other bard is doing dots. I'm just doing my normal cycle over here.
You guys want 2? Can you mez one of these or too high?
I can try
Probably
one.
mesm. Yeah, I can mesm. Mesm them the other day.
One has a smoldering brand.
I'll take that one as a pet. If I get the right one.
What is that? Copper? And the one that is not got the brand in it?
There we go.
Or if you can hit it, that's fine too.
Well, no, the one that has a brand in it is a pet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Then I'm getting
That's
my
what I
face
said I was
wrecked
gonna
because, well, I said, you know, whatever.
Gotta be careful with that because we don't have any heals for the enchanters. So.
Yeah.
Anybody know what that is?
What's that?
The copper metal of war?
Did you link it?
No, she did. It was insane.
Oh.
I have no clue what that is.
It sounded familiar. It's a Beast Lord epic piece.
What?
From down here?
Well, because you
Alright,
do have
buddy.
to come.
Alright,
You
buddy.
have, you have to come here in order to
wanna
do
charm him?
like a war event down here as
Suffer
well.
the penalty.
That should not be here at all.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen
well,
it
there's
drop
some
before.
things that they just didn't take out of the code, I guess.
That
Is
might
that
be one of
Crusader
them.
on me? Yeah, he's on.
Sent a bug report in. Go ahead and mess him.
Be more clear, I thought you said you were going to mez him.
Uh-uh.
realize now that you are not messing.
You need to heal up, Cypher.
I know.
You
That's
can
why I have
sit
the
down for a
lane
minute.
now.
You can.
Between pulls, I'm not using my breastplate.
The hole is just.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, did you root this guy?
I did.
Yeah, do your random for another one. Oh, world form is gone.
I don't think either of them are randoming. Oh, they are. I probably shouldn't roll.
Heard up for you, sir.
Muchas gracias, sir.
Did you know that the level 59 pet for the Necromancer is a Peridot requirement?
Wait, what?
It's, yeah, it
Very
takes
cool.
Peridots.
Instead of bone chips? Or in lieu of bone chips?
Bone chips too, but it also takes Peridot.
Wow. Guess that's not too bad.
Wait,
You don't really cast your pet that
does?
often. The 59 Necro pet.
Yep, Emissary Thul.
The Necropet does.
It requires
chips and a
Peridots.
Peridot?
I don't know about the bone chips, I just know that it takes a Peridot.
That thing is beast mode pet though.
Oh,
That's
dude.
the Spectre,
did-
right?
We did Serena last night, and that pet was taking on every mob on floor 7. And
That's
then
the,
only
that's
reason
the
we
Spectre,
died,
right?
Huh? Yeah, that's
The Spectre.
only reason we died is because she kept charming us.
And it does a life tap, I think.
Yeah.
Do Necros get the Illusion Spectre?
Well, who won that? You won that one, sir.
No, but I said I passed because I didn't have one. I just like.
Am I the only one getting it?
No, Classic.
He said he passed. Oh no, you said you passed.
Yeah, I said I passed.
I said I pass.
Passed out.
Gas? Isn't that pet something hard to get though in the 59 Necro?
No,
It's expensive though.
very common. I have like 3 of them.
Well, save me one.
Yeah, but when you said expensive, I thought it was at least a few K for that spell.
Thought it was too.
Maybe I know I have a few of Missouri Thulls laying around.
You might want to sell 1 or 2 of them.
Why? How much
Are
are
they
they?
worth money?
Yeah, they're worth money.
How much?
Oh hey,
A
5K.
lot. Yeah.
How much?
How much?
5K.
Dude,
Oh.
you gotta clean out your shit.
Yeah, dude, you're like me. Freaking
If
so
you
much in
got
there.
2 or
The
3
two of you.
emissary thulls, come on, bro.
Maybe I'm thinking of the other Thul spell.
The two of you always say, I'm so broke, I don't have any money. But if you opened your bank and sold it all, you'd probably be the richest people on the server.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know about that, but
I don't know about that at all.
we're plat broke, I think is the way to put it.
You sure you're not thinking server to bones?
No, I'm
Nothing ain't worth
absolutely.
nothing.
I'm thinking of something full. Let me see. Maybe I'm thinking of that. Maybe I don't know.
Fellas, my wife is pulling in the driveway, I think.
You better check your damn bank, dude.
A Ratman
Yeah.
guard? That's a
No.
that's a tough one, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shaw Knight.
Oh, we got that. Come on.
We'll wreck our asses.
Capture here in camp.
I got it.
I lied. She's on the highway getting close.
Well, if we get Kissa out here on his cleric or something, then we'll definitely be able to take that guy out.
But there's no reason to.
Why, doesn't he drop something you can MQ?
Dude, I
No.
think your cleric was here last time when we got wrecked.
Well, in that defense, I was playing my monk and I pulled him without us realizing what he was.
No, we gathered as a group.
We killed him.
Yeah.
We came back and we killed him. He really wasn't that tough when we pulled him by himself.
Yeah, the first time it was an accident and there was an ad. The second time we just mowed through him.
Was he slowable? Did we come down with like
I think he was.
shaman?
No, we didn't even like come in here with our mains.
No, it's just the group that we had at the time.
He hits for doubles for 300.
He does, but my monk was able to tank him, and that was like 4 levels ago.
Are you sure? I'll have to look back at the video
Yeah,
because I have it
that
recorded.
was-
Yeah, we took him out.
I,
But
mean, I know we took him out, but I feel like it wasn't.
no, we just
It was
recovered with what we
pretty
had.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we recovered and we killed them. No issues.
Bring
I
him.
have it in a
Back
folder.
eight,
Well, we don't have a healer. Like that time, we had a healer. We just wasn't ready for
We got 2 bards.
it. Yeah. I mean, I could always feign it off onto the other monk if it gets too tough, but just let them know that.
we had Nanu, we had Trav, we had a level 60 Shadow Knight, we had a Kuramuk. Huh?
That's me.
That was a rogue.
I know.
There's Feifei.
Oh, perfect timing, dude. Let's.
Alright, I got gate memmed. I am going to hide in the corner and cry while I watch you guys die.
Oh, dude, he's not gonna be that tough. This is not.
What?
This is
Are
not
you
the one.
pulling-
No, he's not yet. This is the other rat, and I'm pulled the.
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
guard in the
understand why
second.
we're pulling the guy.
I don't know. Doesn't he drop something we can
He
MQ?
wants to prove a
No.
point.
What's it for, anyways?
Yes, he
Shadow Knight
does.
up.
He dropped
Is
something for
it
Shadow
MQable?
Knight. Oh, I think everything's MQable, isn't it?
If it's combined.
Look at the piece.
Alright, I'm looking. He is for the Shadow Knight Epic.
Yes.
And he has a Dusty Tomb.
Or you don't even need to do that part of the epic.
Yep.
Oh, it's one of those optional.
Yeah.
Is that all he
Thing.
drops?
Yes.
That is all he drops. But he always drops it. So if you want it that bad, he will drop it.
Oh, well, let me.
Or
Level
he'll drop.
55 Ratman.
Yeah, those two
13,000
sections.
hit points, hits up to 310 damage 2 times per round. Enrages.
The 2 small subquests at the beginning of the Shadow Knight epic are completely skippable.
The only reason I was doing them is for the video.
Yeah, we'll just kill him and get him out of the way then.
He doesn't. I don't know. There's no real reason to kill him.
Get him out of the way.
I don't know. I think we're gonna see death.
He's also possibly a Pelicat. Pretty resistant, but slowable. Come prepared or he'll eat your lunch, it says.
All right,
Significantly more difficult than the surrounding rats.
Kiss, are you ready for this? Got to prove to these guys once and for all that this guy is not tough. At least until the next one where they forget about it all again.
Gate is memmed, and I am not afraid to gate.
I think it's doable.
Totally do
We
it.
had a shaman last time with slow.
Got a bard?
Oh, if I try to slow him, I'm gonna die.
That's what I said. Let the bard do it.
I'm just saying. I'm saying we had a 75% slow on him last time.
Tends to make a difference. Things are looking bad. I have no problem gating. Chupa, I'll pick you up and play in a mischief later.
All right, brother. Later.
Alright. You gonna alright.
Here he
We
is,
getting
guys.
Faye
Here
in
he
the
is. Here he is. That you don't need him. I mean, he's gonna heal outside the group.
Alright.
That other monk turned the other way and ran. As soon as he saw him, he was like,
Oh my god, this guy's a wimp. I'm not even putting stone stands up. Really? This is what you guys were afraid of?
Be specific.
no, we're afraid of history.
We weren't ready last time.
Not a Billy Coster.
I don't know who's gonna do the turn.
Oh no! Fiend behind.
Not even aggroing. Is that weird?
Nope, that's very weird to me. Okay, good.
Yeah. How's he feeling now?
How's that feel, Zorns?
What? There was another monk right here and Faye hadn't healed yet.
Relax. It's a dead mob.
Well, and a 60 player.
I think any cleric or any healer at that point could have done.
Monk's gonna die. He's gonna eat it.
Super easy, guys. Super easy. You want a mez one?
Oh, low one.
What is it, Chandler?
Does Kitzel need to be in the group?
Yeah, he's already 60. He's just coming out to help us out.
Is he maxed out?
I think he
Yeah,
is.
that's what I'm saying. We had 7 people, 2 bards, a 60 cleric. It's not like the guy's easy.
I
He
mean,
didn't do anything though.
he did one heal at the very end.
No, I'm talking about the.
No, he did multiple
freaking-
deals.
No, I'm talking about.
I know. I
He
had my
shakes-
thumb
shouldn't do
over the gate button the whole time.
He was duck casting.
Yeah, I was like ducking my
I
gates.
think you guys are just set having him as like
If
being
you
a
brought
tough
regular
mob.
group down here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, you could take it with a regular.
He still wrecked your face.
Yeah, you were down
Can't
to
say he
20,
didn't
less than
wreck your
20%.
He hurt,
Good.
but
grief,
if you have
guys
a
are
healer,
bitching about nothing.
I know that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm talking
I'm
about
just
you
saying,
too.
when you say
Shut
things
up,
are super
everybody.
easy, there's other people watching that are going to come down here and be like, oh yeah, that fucker's easy, and then they're on a court.
Yep.
It really just depends on what you got.
Is this a pet?
Yeah, a 59
second.
mage, a 55 bard, a 60 cleric.
But that could have been done with as long as the cleric had complete heal. We should have been all right.
Or slows of any kind? I mean, you know.
Hey, A for Athalar, give me that gem.
Who's giving you the gem?
I don't know, but the bard picked it up. The other bard picked it up. She said, "Oh, wow."
I just thought what we're doing for gems. You guys never replied.
You're on the channeler, yes.
I hope so.
Alright, so let's see. How long does it usually take for a person on a medium-sized guild that plays every single night and joins all available raids get enough help to complete his epic? Not talking about mage or necro epics, and considering the guild is fair.
This still depends on the
guild?
epic.
It doesn't.
Depends on the guild, too.
Well, the
That's true,
guild,
too.
the guild and the epic. Some of the epics are just super easy to do.
Some guilds do it by participation. Other guilds will do it by popularity. Others will do it on a first come first served basis, depending on how far and where you're at in your guild. It really depends.
Oh, what's up, Shariki? Thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate that. How you been? I haven't seen you in a few days. I think the monk is one of the easiest epics I've ever done. I've never done the rogue. I hear that one's supposed to be just
Yeah, rogue can be done all in the tunnel.
yeah.
Same with the clerk.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, the monk one was pretty
Honestly-
easy. I think I did that one in a total of me actually spending time doing it in probably about 2 weeks. Spread out over a couple
There's
months.
no bottleneck for the monk.
You're in the middle of the road. I think the absolute easiest epic is the shaman because it's one piece.
The tier.
That's it.
But if
That's
you're-
the entire epic,
Everything
your
else
guild-
is faction.
If your guild doesn't do that piece, you're gonna have a long
and you're
time
not in
waiting.
the middle of the road guild. You're in a more casual guild.
That's not necessarily true because each guild, even middle of the road guilds, have different targets that they go after, and they may not be going after that particular target.
Golems are pretty middle of the road to lower end. Even
I
Dawn
think
Believers goes for golems.
Yeah, about to say Second Sons is pretty middle of the road, and
Yeah.
they even go after him.
Okay.
Asia Guard is passing on golems today. They're like, whatever.
We have to.
You guys could still pull a force together. I guarantee it.
It cannot do it while we're engaging other targets.
Yeah, you can't be in two different. You can't have.
That's
two
true because you
targets
guys
at the same
have
time.
technically FT'd Tunar,
Yep.
even though it's on rotation. You could have waited, probably.
Could
I don't know how long she was up before they tagged her.
It had to be done today, though.
Enchanter doesn't seem to have any big targets, right? Like you said,
No,
fear.
What?
Channer's fucking massive on Poop Sock.
Yeah, it's just poop sock, but it's not like you need a guild to do any of those.
Yes.
Yeah, you do. You have
Still
to-
need solid
you have to
multiple
go
groups.
for, hate.
You
Was
got
it
Wraith the Shissar,
Fear?
that's a raid mob.
Yeah, the fear
Sky?
one.
You've got Sky's easy, it's a thing off the table. But Vessel and Verena are both
Yep.
probably multi-group and
At least one
solidly poop socked.
Highly contested, yeah. So you need help tracking that and
Right,
engaging.
tracking and then getting a group that's willing to just pop in at a moment's
Yeah,
notice.
see, I don't really consider. I guess they kind of are guild targets, but not really.
Yeah.
Like
they're-
Nagy and Vox, those are guild targets that guilds constantly go after, and they are required for certain epics. That's kind of what I think of when I talk about guild targets. The other ones are just you got to
Are
get
they?
friends together.
Yes.
I didn't know they were epic mobs.
Paladin.
Oh, that's
Paladin.
not a
But
real
they're
class.
not the only one though.
Bard.
No, yeah.
Oh,
it's
you
the
mean
scales,
okay? I
the
see what you mean,
warrior.
Scales, yeah. But Gornier drops it too, so
Yeah, but there's no target you can go after by yourself or with a small force to get those pieces.
No.
But
they are
There are
tradable.
5-person targets. You can kill Nagy and Vok, 4 or 5 people.
It's still a guild thing. I don't
Well,
really
then
see
so is
random.
Verena.
Because it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's
does
the
it
exact same
does
thing.
it drop anything other than the epic piece?
That is a good question. I don't know.
If it doesn't, then that's more of an epic kill that you have to convince your guild to come to for one reason and one reason only, which is kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah, they don't. They only drop the epic stuff.
If you're at that point in your Enchanter Epic, I'm pretty sure the guild's gonna help you do it because Enchanter Epic is crazy.
Sometimes, I mean, Heat was in Kittens and he was having a super hard time getting people to
Okay,
come out for
there is
his
a
art.
huge difference. That's
Off comms a minute.
also political. You can't expect somebody to just drop what they're doing just because of the fact that you're on that piece and you need it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, even if you're on the that was the last piece that he needed, and he spent a good week, 2 weeks trying to get people to
also
show up for
depends
it.
on how active he is in the guild.
Yeah, because this person's saying that he's raiding with the guild and all this other stuff. That's a completely, it's
Yep.
two sides.
I've seen people raid with the guild a lot that still get overlooked.
And it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't.
Cleric Epic, I think, is one of the easiest to get the guild to help you out with. That one benefits them, so they're usually willing to go the extra mile to help you get that one pretty quickly.
Yep.
Especially early on when they have very, very few clerics with one. That'd be a huge priority for them. Fire Opal is trash. It's just like 30 plat. Shariki says you can single group the entire Enchanter Epic. And that's what I always heard. So I don't really consider that one a raid or guild thing. It's just a group of friends.
I mean, it has to be the right classes.
It goes with anything. I mean, you always got to have the right classes show up for things.
Yeah, well, Marina does. I don't think either of them have a faction, so. But you are killing in the town, so I don't know if they get assisted or anything like that.
You gotta invest them.
Usually they pull them to the zone line to.
Yeah, when Sharika said single group, I was like, fear would be a problem. Single group. You got to bring people that you truly trust and that they know what the hell they're doing.
Yeah.
One of them has to be a bard.
Yeah.
I got two if you want to mez one.
Want to mez this one? I just have him snared. Or he's not there.
Hey,
so
Cursor. Let's see. Rogue, Shaman, Monk, Cleric, Paladin, Ranger, Druid, Warrior, Bard, Shadow Knight, Wizard, Mage, Necro. The Necro and the Mage one, what do you think on that one? Which one's harder?
Mage?
They're both pretty rough, but Mage is the Earth Staff is probably, I don't know, I think it's if not the rarest, one of the rarest pieces in the server.
What's the hang up on the Necro one?
The slime blood off of the golems. It goes for 100k because it actually is an item that most classes can wear for stats.
But that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then I would go with the Mage one, because the Mage one's like 500,000, I think, last time I heard.
I don't know, dude. I've never seen the actual price for it. I've seen what some people put in there, which is kind of ridiculous, but I've never heard of anybody actually paying for it. And if they have, they haven't said.
This is a time I'd really like my freaking mandolin to proc.
Oh, dude, you're going down. Bro.
Yeah, low health aggro.
I'll snare it.
There you go. There you go. Just stay wherever you're at. And you got to heal anyways. I think Feifei got you.
Yeah, you may have to call it out if you need a heal.
Wizard, I would not put anywhere close to the top of that list. It's only 3 pieces.
Easy. Easy.
Yeah, it's only 3 pieces. However, some of those pieces, you know, do take a little bit of time to get.
Very easy to get.
It's just VS.
VS is the hard part. Yep. Finny, you can go to a Finny and just sit there and do nothing and loot the stat. Because mages are the ones who kill them most of the time. That's the same for Bard, though. Bard can go and pretty much just sit there while mages kill them and see if the backbone drops.
The golem takes a decent force, but it's not contested, and it's just a make and fake fight.
He just has a lot of hit points.
Yeah, but you can do it at the end of the raid, which is what I've usually seen it done.
It's usually done after a Kazakh pop, because that's clearing the whole zone.
And you already got the raid force there.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Knight is actually pretty easy too. It's a lot of running around. I mean, if you do the whole thing the way it's supposed to be done.
That's not. There's the final, or the bottleneck is also off of.
Yeah, but once you get that piece, like Shy, when she got that piece, she hadn't done any of the Shadow Knight epic. She finished the rest of it in one day.
I don't know how that would be possible because of the fact that you have to get the decrepit hide out of hate, and you have to get the piece out of sky. It may have taken a week, but I don't see it being done in a day.
No, she said she had it the next day.
That MQs for.
She probably had the rest of the stuff already. Yeah, collected either on her own or somebody else.
Well, she said she hadn't even started it, so it must have been somebody else.
Yeah. Stuff was just probably sitting around in Guild Bank or something like that.
Yeah. Those swords drop all the time.
Bard. Bard, I would definitely throw to the
Sky,
top.
out of Sky. I mean,
Oh, the blade of whatever we call it.
and I was gonna start working on the Bard Epic once I get to 55. I feel it's not even worth trying.
Get Faye in here now that we got a spot open.
Yeah.
That's an interesting technique about pulling with the monk towards the firewall, or out of the firewall. The eye used to be a bottleneck in Hate 1.0 for Necro because it only came off of Emmy.
Yes. Not anymore. I think it's on the loot table for all names.
Yep.
Grim says he's currently stuck on Sishar for the Epic. Trying to buy the loot rights for it, but not having much luck.
Yeah, for the Enchanter Epic.
I've heard they made that a lot easier. The only thing really I know about the Enchanter Epic is listening to Shariki talk about it, how you camp that one guy in neck for like 5-6 days straight.
Mm-hmm.
You got trolled a little bit. Some people doing little Gina calls on him at like 2 in the morning.
That wasn't in Nurek. That was in Capitalist.
For Vessel, right?
Oh,
Good news, guys.
You got to go to Sam's?
I got out of Sam's.
Nice.
All right.
It's raining. She's like, I don't want to push the groceries to the car in this.
All right. Well, I'm getting that one nosed.
I missed one.
Oh, you're still here?
He is now, yeah.
I
said he didn't have to go.
I thought you would gain it out.
You pay me that little attention. That makes me
I
sad.
say he's been standing there the entire time.
Cypher has
Euro
learned
blends
to
in.
ignore me.
I mean, you would have been paying attention if you needed clarity. Where's my crack? So how much money did you spend on Amazon Prime today? More than I like to admit. But a lot of really good sales. I saved $150 on a bed that I had already planned on buying anyways. And they had an 8.
That's actual real savings.
Yeah.
You were already planning on buying stuff anyway.
Everything I
I'm
bought
taking
on
the
there was
capture.
something that I was planning on buying, except for the hard drive that I just happened to see. An 8 terabyte hard drive for $99. I couldn't pass that up. It's legit one of the best ones I've seen in quite some time.
Alright, since I'm going to be staying, I'm going to take this little capture as a pet.
Pretty much done everything solo. Hate asking other people for help. Always felt bad. If you need help with anything, Grim, let us know. I'm happy to help with epics. I actually kind of like it.
We'll only kill you once or twice.
We'll kill you plenty of times, but in the end, you'll most likely get your P's. We've done the Druid epic. I don't even know how many times now.
Can you gear my pet, please, Chupa?
We had really good luck with Shix's Druid epic, right? We got most of that burned out in like one day.
You're like, oh, let's go get the tainted blah blah blah, and I'm like, that's gonna take forever. And we showed up, and he was there.
And what did you say afterwards when I did mine? Oh, it's easy. You just walk in and it's there.
We
Well, yours wasn't that bad.
Yeah, we did it for Heat before. I mean, especially the Lesser Fey one. I kind of like that area, and it at most usually takes about an hour and a half.
Stupid brownies.
It's the catch Heat part that nobody likes. Nobody wants to do that one.
Jupiter, you have those swords that do
Oh, good point. Actually, yes, I do.
that thing with the stuff.
Might as well put some on my pet too. Forgot. Clicking my gloves.
Shrieky, you haven't logged into Prime today because you don't want to spend any money?
Same here, pretty much.
I try to save, like, big purchases, things that I can live without, but I know that I'm going to want sometime that year for, like, the holidays, so I get a little bit extra savings on them. I don't go on there just to buy stuff. You don't gotta pay us, man. We're happy to just help out.
You pay me.
No guarantee that, you know, we'll get you the kill first before another guild snags it, but we'll definitely try to get there fast enough. I mean, Shix didn't want to start his Enchanter Epic, and we managed to get him his Chardic piece already. There's a gem on that one, by the way. Blue Sapphire or something.
Sapphire goes to... I already got a gem, so let's see.
Yeah, we got a Discord channel if you guys want to contact us on there if we're not actually streaming at the time. These guys are usually able to get a hold of me. We'll see if we can put something together for you. We're not fantastic with bat phones, but we'll do our best. The rat's down. Well, since Shix is staying, do we want to go someplace harder? As far as, like, down by the other entrance? Or stay up here?
Down for whatever. I need to AFK a minute, though.
I'm only on for a few more pulls. Shake's got a break.
Oh, man. Okay.
I wasn't paying attention. I was being told to.
Be right back.
Are you serious?
What's up?
I casted my spell, and the capture of Shix's pet was just barely in the way, so that it hit him.
Oh.
Hit my pet?
Yep, that's why it broke my head before you try to move.
Oh, is it like a frontal?
It's a bolt, so I thought he was
Oh.
clear, but yeah, apparently not.
I didn't know that could hit anything other than the target.
Oh no, it can
If
get...
it's in the line of sight, it'll hit the target, or not the target. It'll hit another mob, or if like something that breaks line of sight is in the way, it'll hit like a column or something like that.
Invisible rock.
Yeah, that too. That's a big old mob, dude.
He has a weapon on him, which I was not expecting.
On the
Is he a
warrior?
Crusader?
Yeah, on the warrior.
I love my summon spells. Bink.
Yeah, gonna have to get in the habit of either rooting those guys or memblering them.
I don't have that many spell gems, so...
That was my fault. I went a little too fast.
I mean, they die pretty quick, so it's fine.
They do, but some of these guys hit hard.
I actually have to switch spells for freaking... It's the downside of... It's for rune.
Gotta get as good as Nibers, dude. Switching back and forth
That
between
ain't
spells like
that
every
ain't
2
ever
seconds.
gonna happen.
I mean, you could at least give him a damn clarity. You know what I mean?
I know, I don't have
Sure,
clarity either.
sure, Faye would love it too. Right, Kissa?
I have it.
Oh,
He has from earlier.
whatever, dude.
You guys are just melting these mobs.
What the hell is that?
It's Group C.
You sure?
150%-ish?
So you're not sure?
That's what the wiki says, so I assume that they're correct.
You want to tank these simple ones, Cypher? And just keep them facing the right direction while I pull more?
Yeah, I mean, I'll try.
I just gotta snag aggro so I can feint it and go out and get more.
Yep. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a thing.
What's that?
Let me switch my offhand if I'm gonna be doing that.
Yep.
It's my offhand procs a
3 incoming?
3?
3?
Okay, I'm gonna mez the warrior.
Pulling the warrior off or stirring it. Okay, get the
Crusader is over.
Mezzing the vizier.
There's another band if you guys want to brand. If you want to roll on that.
Where's that?
The elemental. So Boon of the Clear Mind is Group C1. Gift of Pure Thought is Group C2.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna feign this one off, Cypher. You ready for it?
Not really. I haven't done any damage hit.
Oh, I know there's a mob encampment, so I'm gonna go get more.
Oh, I thought you meant you were bringing them and gonna flop them in camp. I didn't see you were actually still in camp.
Nah, he's bringing them to me.
Got
Apparently.
3 more, it looks like.
Alright, I rolled my 200. Alright.
You on the fiend?
Mm-hmm.
I'll get the busy, whatever that thing is.
I'll start tanking this one.
Nah, he's
You
messing.
guys- Alright.
I mean,
off.
we're gonna fight.
Yeah, kill the one you're on, I guess,
What
because...
are we?
Well, Pet's already on that one, so...
Right. That was the one I don't know. You guys are fighting 2 different mobs.
Yeah, stay on Cyphers.
I mean, this one's already almost dead.
I'll let you guys assist Cypher from now on, since I'm just pulling at this moment.
Did somebody hit my vizier?
He's sleeping now. Golem and a flighty fiend incoming. I'll stay on the golem if you want to mess the...
Did we get everybody back into the group?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the monk was the one who left, right?
You know, if you need a minute to met up, we're a little faster now, but I think you guys can handle it.
And on that note, after these two, we'll roll.
All right, man. Be down a little bit of DPS, but you coming back later today?
Not much. I hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and gate though.
All right.
Come back from your road, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow, even with snare on, well, a resistant snare, I guess.
Dude, those brands are dropping like water today. Here's another one.
Alright, well, I guess I only, was I the only one who ran?
And if we can corpse them, I guess. I'd have one on me.
Yeah, I mean, do we really need to? They're not worth that much, are they?
I think 100?
200 maybe? I don't know.
Sell it to a vendor at this point. I tried
Yeah,
giving a couple of
200.
them away to like newbies and stuff, but it's hard to find a newbie these days.
Alright, I'm gonna send, if thing that failed, I'm gonna send the pet in and just met up to full.
Ratman Guard. That's a tough one, right?
Yeah. You want
Oh,
me to
he's
do
super
that
easy.
again?
Well, I meant the tough one besides the other rats.
Oh, give me 9% more AC and you get a better haste.
Sounds good to me.
Well, right now you don't have any haste.
Oh, we're going after it. Okay, I see how it is. Is the guard over there doing stuff? Oh, Mana, I guess?
Yeah, I guess it was down to 65.
The pet should definitely help him a lot.
That backstab.
Oh, I'm only one level and away from
Did he
T2.
enrage it?
In 5, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh my god. Flop it onto me. If you
Yeah,
have
no,
to.
he got the heal coming on me, I think.
Holy cow. Should tell him on that one, I'm sure. A1 want to lead it for Shadow Knight that they have.
For a Shadow Knight that doesn't need it.
I don't.
Yep.
Green missed him good.
I mean, if Shadow Knights could actually use that, then I would say, yeah, let's NQ it for somebody, but the fact that you can just skip right over that quest completely.
Yeah, you can go straight to the corrupted Goldbane.
Unless you find somebody like Cypher who actually likes doing the quest the long way.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to want that
It's
thing.
for the content, man.
I find that you learn a lot of the quests whenever you actually go through them completely.
If you
Yeah,
actually
before-
read it. I think a lot of people just follow the wiki these days.
Or you could read the wiki and it'll tell you what they say in the quest.
It doesn't matter how the wiki reads it, how as I read it. How's Mana? That's what she's asking. Yeah, I can't do this brand thing. It's not gonna work for me.
Experience ain't bad here. Got about 3% so far.
Yeah.
I've gotten 8%.
Definitely better at lower levels.
As long as it's moving, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, forward.
To the right, I should say.
What, you 50% now in the level?
51.
Not bad. Might actually get you to 60 before too long.
Sometime next year.
Forward progress.
I mean, if we could get you like 3 or 4% every day.
I just gotta get on and play them is all.
I
Alright,
think you
Joe.
should play your shaman to 60
And what?
and Fathlar at 59 forever.
Nah.
Oh, can I grab some drink before you leave?
No.
Off of your
Yeah.
While you're at it, can I grab a stack of food? The good stuff.
What, weren't you betting the fool?
This whole thing.
Like some cake or something. You got.
Everyone gives a full stack of food for
Oh, you need that earring.
Rainbow mana.
No, I don't.
That'd be awesome.
Gift of Zev is like 60 mana. It gives me a backpack, food, drink, and bandages.
Plus, I think that earring gives you like burned bread, though, right?
It's the same thing.
No, it's water.
It's water. Every fountain is water.
font,
Yeah, burned water.
Stack of
Dude,
20.
you gotta ask for food and we'll run away.
Oh, did you already summon
yeah.
it?
He does that shit all the time. Really good at that.
I mean, I was there for a whole. Oh, come on. Burned bread? You got like muffins or cake?
Cake. That would
Thank
be
you,
pretty
sir.
cool.
Should have party cake. I think he has that in the backpack.
You want that?
Well, not now. Give me burned bread.
Fucking deal with it. Beggars can't be choosers. Alright, y'all, take it easy.
Later. Missed out on cake.
Did we ever hear from Donald? Was he still away?
I think he's still driving his son. Right? Because it's like an hour away.
How was I party leader?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who's leader now?
Who'd you kick?
I went to disband, but I kicked cords.
Cords, yeah.
Well, make
Thorns.
yeah, make the polar who's never back your leader. Alright, I'll get Cypher in.
God damn it.
You like being leader, Shix.
Not as much as Cypher is. You're leader, Cypher?
I'll make Cuff leader.
About to say, because Cypher was the one that invited me, so Cypher must have given me lead at some point. I didn't notice.
Yeah, it was randomly done conspicuously.
Roll a dice.
Might have to
Magic
do
dice.
might have to do a Gina trigger for that just now, just for that reason.
It'd be like a Captain
I have
America.
a June trigger for it. You have been invited to a group. You have been made leader. No, I haven't.
Another gym?
CF.
Oh, you can keep your nasty ass clarity 1. I got clarity 2.
I'll remember that in 2 levels.
I was gonna say, you're really close.
Cypher,
Huh?
ring.
Yes.
Is it on a living body or on a corpse?
Of course it's on a living body.
Alright, man, making
Of
sure.
course. Like, he never dies, man.
He hasn't played Tortha since yesterday is what it is.
I haven't played Tortha since the other day whenever I was with Keth and
Didn't he have like 4 bodies of cords though, like a week ago?
4 days
and
ago,
that
it was only
yesterday.
Yeah, 3 yesterday. That was hilarious.
2 of them were of my own validity.
I mean, they kind of were because you were playing them.
Yeah.
You take
Well,
responsibility for your dependents, sir.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Well, one of them was my fault, 100%. The other one I was trained, and the other one I was even in the game.
That's still kind of your
All right,
fault.
guys. You guys take it easy. Let it get stuff.
Is it my fault when I'm not in the game?
Mm-hmm. Because you loaded your guy in. Then left him there all by himself.
Cypher's gonna go cut your cord.
It's 3, I think.
Missing one of them.
Okay, there's one.
I can't see the other one.
Pulling out another
I'm trying to.
Missing
There
another
we go.
one.
And then the third
And then
one.
I guess get on the other one, yeah. That was almost like we tried to do it right.
Yeah. We knew what we were doing.
Complete
We play
accident.
this game sometimes.
I'll let you tank these, Cypher.
Oh, jeez.
Is this your Rick and Morty impression? Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. No, don't do a Rick and Morty.
I'll keep this other one locked down if you want to grab that one over there. Oh,
No.
he hates me.
Don't run for him. Wow. It's like I am going to get to this guy. I'd rate the other one if you haven't already.
Well, I'm gonna have to remember at this point.
Alright, visitor incoming if you want to mez it. Yeah, we were killing it so fast, I'm actually pulling from upstairs now.
Uh,
Alright, 2 captures incoming.
okay, just don't drop them on my back.
Missing one of them. Oh, or failing to
that
miss.
one. We're trying to.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it.
Not bad though. It's like continuous pulls. Looks like you guys were just now getting finished with the fight when I showed up.
Yeah, I got a pet brakes. It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, these are dying a hole.
Yeah, they always do. I got a golem incoming.
Stand by. Working on pet.
I'm, good 15, 20 seconds out.
Well, and we still have 2 mobs.
One mob. One and
There's a
half.
capture over here.
Yeah, want me to take the golem on, or you want to mez it?
It's Rudy.
Alright,
I'll finish this one over here.
I hope you wrap some up. Chanter taking some hits.
Yep, because my capture.
Alright, going to the other capture, or we want to go?
Yeah, this is the one that's annoying him.
That dying is hard. Sometimes.
Did you get backstab at all?
Taking hits better than
No,
I'd expect.
Well, my rune 5 is pretty sweet, to be honest. Oh,
You just run
God.
off with a golem in house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys can handle the golem, right?
Oh, sure, we can tank it.
Sure.
Yeah,
You've been killing all the other stuff?
it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's harder. We don't have a tank. Cord's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, I'm coming down. Capture and Deceiver with me.
Okay.
And another golem. What the crap? And another warrior. I'm gonna feign these off.
You know, I was
Yes,
about to
please
say,
do.
you know, you have that feint ability.
No, I kept getting pops on the way down, so I was like, well, it started out okay.
I mean, at least pull something with mana. For Christ's sake.
I don't know what Faye is doing, but it's getting a lot of aggro.
Probably stuns.
It's the group heal.
Oh, for the pants?
Ah, yeah.
It wasn't really hurting me though. Barely. Hitting me for in the 30s and 50s.
As in the warrior.
Yeah, once you guys slay these things, they're really not that hard.
I'm assuming the bards are slowing, because I'm not slowing.
He was.
I am. But it is still
Losing
resistible.
the other warrior. Yes.
I didn't know there was an extra one.
He just pulled it.
Yeah, bringing in a golem if you want to keep that other warrior mezzed for the moment. Oh, this guy seems a little smaller than the others.
Must be my turn on gems.
Yeah, I think Faye was last.
Seriously, find caster mobs.
I can only pull what's up. The rats aren't casters. These guys don't seem to be spawning any at the moment. And you know if we move to the other city entrance, it's all rogues. That's all that spawns
It's all
down there.
captures and whatever the other ones are. Oh, harvesters would be nice. Hey, look who's looking for group.
Simple-minded. Yeah, get them in here.
Alright, sorry, Kev. I'll buy it. Kind of let that one slide.
Got a fiend.
We still got a mob in camp.
I know. Those are the simple ones. That's why I've been letting Cypher tank those while I go out and get others. They literally kill them faster than I can bring them back. Stone Grinder.
That's when you're gonna have to tank.
Can we mez them or just go ahead and start killing them?
Start killing
He
them.
is blue, but oh, never mind. I should have done that. I'll keep the fiend mist.
Capture is on them.
Oh, what the hell? I think that sucks sometimes.
I get on my side of AC.
Yeah, as soon as he gets the capture there.
Capture can backstab from the front.
Yeah. I just like to get in the habit of it. Everybody hits harder from behind, so if everybody stays on that side with the pet.
I gotta go grab my food because it's ready to eat. So after these two,
Alright. Cypher, if you want to keep an eye on his pet just in case.
don't let it die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna eat it at the desk, obviously, because you know I'm a beard like that. Boy, this guy has some HP, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't hit hard though.
He,
He's an
he
imp.
wasn't a caster, right?
Oh.
Is that
Oh
breastplate?
my.
Is that breastplate?
Nah, I wish.
Those are pretty nice.
Yeah, those aren't bad.
I don't know if I have some.
I ran them on those for my wizard.
Yeah, I mean, I'm... Oh, right? Never mind. Nice. Not really good for an enchanter.
No, I mean they're not bad.
Alright, don't let me die.
Alright, I got your pet targeted.
Did I win?
Yeah. It's on the corpse.
Hey, Penny, how you doing? How's your mage coming along? Did you get out of level 3? Oh, and a bracer.
And a bracer?
Oh, that's what she needs. Let's simple tank that one while I go get some more. Is Shit's back yet?
Mm-mm. His pet may not break, but I'm keeping it mezzed anyway.
Hey, man, welcome.
What up?
Hey,
Golem coming. You guys haven't killed that pet? Oh, it's because his backstabber's not in it.
Yeah, man, I told you I was going... Oh, fuck, I left my water in the...
Go get it, man. Go get it.
go get it. Well, I got your pet. Oh, that's your pet. Oh, I thought he was breaking.
Nah, he was just sending it in. Got him to 6 today. Nice. Making some good progress. Where are you hunting, by the way? What zone are you guys in?
That rat man doesn't want to die. Okay, I'm gonna grab my water.
Once I got to level 4, it was like playing a new game because you get your first pet. Oh, I think Shix
brought
does
more?
need that one, right? Yeah, you want to jump on this one, I'll stop attacking.
Yeah, as whatever.
I think she said
Random, I guess.
random on the fashion quest, if you want it.
What is it? Oh, the helm. Yeah, I don't have that one.
Pull up AC. You got one taking it with you.
I'll bring it back.
I guess we'll kill this. I mean,
Yeah, these die really quick, that's why I'm just pulling more.
but then I gotta keep up. Oh, that's my pet broke.
When you get a high enough level that you feel comfortable, level 6 is actually pretty good. You can go over to Crushbone. which is through Lesser Fey into Greater Fey, and then Crushbone's a little tiny dungeon that you can go into. You can get some belts in there that you can turn into Caledon, which is the dwarf city, and that gives you really good experience all the way up to probably around level 10, and you can get some gear out of it as well. So either you can either wear it, which I don't think casters can, or you can sell it for a few gold apiece. But there's always groups to be had in Crushbone. Got another fiend here. Stopping attacking so you can miss it. Congrats, man. Looks like you're the only one that wanted it. Is that pet freaking out on anybody else's side?
It is. I told it to attack, but it's like.
There it goes.
Pathing around the door is really.
You aware of any good quest cipher for a gnome mage in Akanon?
No, I really haven't. I'm gonna do pay Neil, not quest, but lore and library, that kind of stuff. I think coming up soon.
I mean, we've already done some of the quest in Payneel. Actually, pretty easy ones to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do the quest. I'm just gonna read like the lore and library of that zone, of the zone.
Yeah, with the Mez Rats chicks.
I can try.
You got one incoming.
I can mess them too, if need be.
Mess.
You got another one coming?
Need clarity when you can.
Hey man, by the time I get that mob up there, you guys are already at like 20% on the other one.
You want to back up the next warrior just a little bit after this one? That way we don't pull big pops when we get to, they start popping up.
I mean, you can, but you got the aggro if you want to pull it back.
He's rooted. Looks like.
Yeah, I rooted the other one when he first came into camp.
Do you want to just...
Yeah, let's do this one.
Ah, here you go, chicks. Chandler.
Cyan, you want to join us on this one? We swapped it, sorry.
They're not in the call.
Ah.
We just picked them up.
You don't miss this one?
I'm trying. We've got 3 mobs, and there's people on every mob.
Yep. I'm gonna help her kill it. Yeah, she said she doubted him already.
I don't know, it looks pretty, game over. We should probably evac. This is the end, guys.
Close.
Do you like those sexy pants, though? Something they should give clerics like a long time before. Alright, 3 more incoming, chicks.
Watch out from that deceiver.
Yeah, I think he had Mez the warrior instead.
Is that another helmet?
It's a BP. I already have one on my mule.
I think I already have one.
Are you bringing more?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, before I even bring these back, you guys are burning the other ones
I
down.
know.
Yeah, just let me know if it gets to be too much. I can just slow it down. Did you get Kisso with the clarity, chicks?
I'm working on it.
Could you hit the cleric with a C, please? Sorry.
I'm starting to want to solo.
And then you die, and you're like, I don't want to solo no more.
No, I don't tend to die.
I have a level 9 enchanter. Please teach me your ways, senpai.
It's a lot of death in the beginning, for sure.
Yeah.
Once
Seems
you
like
get to that room, it
You're-
becomes much easier.
you recover so quickly, though, as an enchanter. The death really doesn't mean anything.
I don't know about that. Not at my level.
Yeah, I would totally disagree with that.
At 20 to 30, which is where I'm at, like, it's super fast.
Yeah, 20
No,
or
it's 'cause
30.
3 mobs will
When
give
you
you the
get
experience
to
you
when
need.
you get to hell levels,
No, I meant like the mana wise. Like,
absolutely not.
No, I'm at 40 mana.
No, I'm always low mana.
really? Because none of your spells use that much mana, and you're always using like the level
You
low
haven't got
level
to
one.
the mezzes and charm or the charm. I mean,
Oh, okay, so it
Or the
changes.
350 rune that I have to cast every couple minutes.
yeah.
That would be the wrong one.
I'm sorry.
It's going after somebody, Feifei.
Quick, feign death.
Yeah, with my enchanter, with me focusing on charisma, 194 mana charm is a lot of mana for me. I'm counting every mana I have.
Yeah, I'm only at 170 int. Capped on charisma, but
Yeah, same here. Well, I'm capped for whenever I get the collaboration or whatever it's called. No, that's the faction fixing. Whatever it is, glamour. The level 50 or the 50 charisma buff. But every time a pet breaks, a lot of times that's eating my whole room. I feel it. Feel it on my enchanter. Sure. The only real mana friendly spell is Mez.
Yeah, because you're using what, the level 4 one till you get into 51,
20, yeah.
52, something like that.
It's 20 mana. When I had the previous charm, I would just mez until I could get enough mana back to charm again. But now with the 190 something, it takes me forever to get that mana back.
3 rats?
are you serious?
I mean, I have them. I'm not pulling them in yet.
Are they blind? And are they little?
They are little.
We're still killing the rock and we still have one in camp.
Yeah, there's still another one in camp.
Ah, let them reset.
What rush is here?
Well, no, we were just killing them that fast earlier, so. Let's see, a lot of the info you talked about in your videos have helped me already. I was overweight with nothing in my bags. Remember you talking about the money having a weight to it. Yeah, the copper and silver at some stage, as much as it might be hard to believe, will be destroyed constantly. Warriors can hold on to their silver, although almost nobody that I know hold on to their copper. The equation is just horrible. I mean, even if you have thousands upon thousands of copper, the most you're probably going to get out of that is just a little bit of gold.
2K copper is 2 plat, so you're hurting yourself there.
Yeah, quite a bit. Go to the bank as much as you can, and something I didn't even realize is there's a tab on the side of the bank that says, what's it?
Exchange.
Exchange? Yeah, and it will automatically change your currency into the highest form rather than you having to do it manually. I always did it manually. Oh, you guys ready?
Someone probably should just loot the shoes, because there's less than a minute.
I
Oh,
don't have room.
Minute, 20
but
seconds.
Actually, they're lower. I can't eat. I just put some
Yeah, I
of those
can't.
in the bank.
Another way to get rid of that copper really quickly is to buy an item, any item, and it will automatically use your lowest currency first, and then you can sell that item back to the vendor. Now, some items are very, very amazing at doing this. Some items will sell back to the vendor for almost as much as you bought it for, which is a little bit of loss. Other items, not so great. You buy them for, 150 plat, and you get 2 gold for selling it back to them. They really suck.
Gems are Monk's best friend.
Because they weigh nothing. He's playing a mage, though. Can you mez this, Shix?
Try.
If not, I'll keep killing it.
You want? I'll charm it.
No.
Nope.
Well, I mean,
I'll
maybe
do
I
it.
can, but
I'll just keep killing it. Don't worry about it. They're almost done with that one.
I might keep trying anyway.
Wait, say that again. How
Paradox
does
are
it go up
probably-
automatically? So yeah, if you go to the banker, any banker, and you click on
Change.
change,
Just change.
yeah, there's a button there that says done, and then there's another one that says change. If you click that one, it will automatically change all of your currency to its highest form. If you are trying to do the selling one, which is easier to do because there's more vendors to sell to than there are bankers to go to, you want to buy something that sells for very close to the same price as what you bought it for. Things I always look for are like jade earrings. Jade earrings sell for about 4 plat. You buy them for about 4.5. And so you lose about 5 gold, which at lower levels is a lot. That's another backpack. There's a couple of spells you can get out of that. At higher level, it's not so bad.
I usually use Paradox, but
You buy them back for
like,
pretty close
even
to the
as
same amount?
currency. Oh no, I meant like as for currency. Like, so if I've got a bunch of change on me, I'll buy Paradox and then use those to give to, you know, whoever for whatever I'm paying for.
Right, because it stacks.
Like,
It
usually
doesn't weigh
quartz.
anything.
And clerics need them a lot. I feel like there's other people that have asked me for Paradox too.
Enchanters.
That
Yeah, enchanters apparently go through quite a
someone
bit.
usually
Cheers.
needs one of those. It's like, oh, those are such a great buy.
Necromancers apparently use them for their level 59 pet. But yeah, if you got a lot of copper on you and silver and there's a vendor nearby, you can just go in there and buy anything. You can go in there and buy food and water and it will use your copper immediately. So that's a good way to get stuff that you need and not destroy early money.
I need to head out for a little bit. I'm gonna hammer on the next mob, and then if
Why not
Like,
just
if
camp
they
up there
come
at that
back.
little safe area in case we're still here?
yeah, okay. And if you're not,
Hammer off of one of the mobs over by the water.
all right. I'll be back.
All right, Arnold.
I can also log in my rogue and sneak down and let you hammer off him if you need.
Right on.
Whenever.
And I just got aggro off of one of those mobs.
Bring him down. There are some items you can get in-game that are going to lower the amount that your currency weighs. Coin purses. They have small, medium, and large. Not really worth it for anybody other than perhaps a monk. But I think as a monk, you just get used to not being able to pick anything up. How long are you going to be gone, Cypher?
I think you just dropped the channel.
But yeah, your love, I would save up every penny you have for your spells. You do get 4 different pet spells at, what is it, every 4 levels? Every 8 levels, something along those lines. You don't need all 4. You can figure out which one you like and just go with that. Earth Pet's going to be your strongest tank, and that's going to be good enough for most of your groups, especially if you're soloing. Is it air or water? That's a backstabbing one, Shix.
I think it's air, but I don't think it's
I think
until...
it's water.
It's one of them. I don't think it's till later in the game. I don't think they backstab innately till
I heard fire is really strong early on.
Fire
Yeah,
is
that
amazing
damage
for the
shield's-
damage shield.
pretty strong.
I think it's water at like 30 something, but I may be also.
Fire one
Sounds-
dies really
sounds right.
quickly.
20, mine does pretty well. But I also have all the focus items, so that makes a difference.
She's probably not going to be able to get those immediately. Just picked the water pet because a guy told her to. Water stuns.
That's the air that stuns.
Yeah, water pet can backstab 210 at. Oh gosh, it doesn't tell me actually.
Yeah, this would be a cheaper question. Should have asked him earlier when he was on stream. I didn't even think about it.
54. Wow, that's really late. Yeah, so water pets start backstabbing at 54. That's weird. Thought that was much earlier.
I know on live with Mangler, they were backstabbing day one.
Yeah, at some point they did a, I forget if it was Planes of Power. It might have been at least some time around that. But they changed the mage pets, so it's like mage don't suck anymore. Wait, what? Mm-hmm. Then they added in all the AAs, and it's just all...
But they also don't suck any less.
They were pretty beefy when you gave them that pocket pet, the dimensional void
where
or
you
whatever.
Yeah, you can have a backup pet or whatever.
Already summoned, and so if your pet goes down, you just immediately push that button. Boom, you got another pet.
You know, I could never figure out how to get that to work. Because I had it on my Necro, but I never...
Oh, did Necros get it as well?
Yeah, I just never figured out how to make it work. Because I thought you just summon one and then click a button and then...
You do, and it puts it in the dimensional.
Yeah, I suck at it. Which one do we want? Just root one? I'm just going to root one.
Looks like she charmed one.
Okay.
And you pet root. Alright, Penny, enjoy your dinner.
This is just stupid XP, though. I mean, at least for me.
No, I'm getting decent XP in here. Alright, 2 plus a golem.
Fizzing the Vizier. Fizzing the Fiend. You want to pull the Golem back this way?
Yep.
Tapping the Vizier, and then I'm gonna his face. Well, shit, I should have let him go back. I mem wiped the Fiend and didn't even know it.
We'll kill him.
Goes back quick. And I would haste you, but I'm only 2% away from a better haste.
Really, already?
Matters for months
know.
ahead. He's got his epic and a haste item.
Yeah, but it's a 60+% haste. And the epic's only 40. So it'll get you, like, if you have, say, I don't know, 30-something% haste on you, like a belt or
Got
whatever.
the Cloak of Flames, so yeah.
Yeah, Cloak of Flames, so 36 plus the 64 puts you at 100%.
Nice.
Whereas, why will this? Oh, she petted it. Whereas just your epic and the Cloak of Flames put you at 76.
Yeah, it's a marked improvement.
That's a long.
Yeah, it's still worth it to have a Cloak of Flames, though, because you don't always have an enchanter.
Oh yeah, you always want Warren Haste.
I mean, how much is a Cloak of Flames? Because I'd say it's almost always worth it for a Cloak.
Yeah, it's fairly expensive.
50k.
Yeah, you guys are like, oh yeah, just Cloak of Flames. You know, that thing that every monk clearly has. Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
Mine didn't for a long time, but then I finally got one. I was happy. What a happy day. Gonna trade it to Shix one day, though.
Funky kale pants and oh man, look at all your gear. Just looking at you is
I'm actually fairly gimped compared to some of the other monks that I see these days. Like Shiriki? Oh my god, the stuff that he has on that tune. He can tank better than some warriors I've seen. Yeah, he has all Kale, I think, for his armor. So that's the high AC stuff. And I think he got a few pieces off of some of the bigger mobs. I'm not sure if he ever got his Avatar Warpants.
No, he did not.
the flayed skin things.
Yeah, 60 AC, I think, on those. I got 2 rats here. You might have mezzed the one that I had hit in the face.
I don't know. If you can get into like Vishan's Peak or something, kind of doesn't count anymore because you're raiding and you're in a different tier. But most of us poor monks that don't raid look at you and like, oh man, you've got everything except for sleeves. Black Panther sleeves, clearly.
Yeah, I didn't really want the other sleeves. They weren't actually better than Black Panther. Like, they got a few resist on them, and resist do make a big difference for a monk, but not enough for me to actually spend the time to change my faction. I mean, the gems aren't too bad, and I've seen several of them drop. I just don't want to change my faction from KO.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're faction with the giants, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm still hoping one day to actually do North TOV, or...
Lord Bob does one all the time.
I never get to go to theirs, though. I don't know when they do it. It's always...
It's on Friday or Saturday.
If you aren't anal about stats, you can go for the cheaper route and get the Cloak of Crystalline Waters. There's a few actual really good haste items that you can get. There's one that
The
you can
Sky
get.
Belt's free.
The Sky Belt one is free if you go a lot. Unless you're talking about the droppable one, which is still not that
No.
bad either.
That one, the Belt of Tranquility.
Yeah, that's what I'm wearing as well.
And it's whatever. As long as you get there, it's the first island. It's free.
The 41% haste one? Golden Belt of Amazingness.
Oh my god,
what I
that's
have.
not gonna happen.
I love it.
Don't you have to? I think you have to get a drop off like one of the last
Yeah, off the boss off Island 8, the Eye of
Off
Vasheen.
8? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Well, I can get there, but man, oh man, you have to have a timetable. Your guild has to be doing it, and then your guild has to also like you. Because I don't know how many groups just give up. That, oh, someone in my guild just finished that the other day too, and it's such a sexy, sexy piece.
Chick says it on his go. His monk is better than mine as well. But no, you can get that one. There's the FBSS, of course. There's one in Stonebrent Mountains that you can do. I think that one's only like 11% haste. But it's really not that hard to do. And you can do it at like level 30. And there's never anybody there, so you're not competing with a whole bunch of people.
Honestly, if you're even for a monk, the gloves are good up till you get your epic.
They are. They're fairly cheap. In fact, we were in Velks the other night, and there was a pair rotting because, you know, there's always an enchanter up at Frenzy in their lore. So if you are a low-level monk and you want to try to see if you can camp your guy up there, there is a semi-safe spot. Could load in and maybe get yourself a pair of free club or whatever gloves, if I could speak. Which I can't.
Silver, chitin, hand wraps.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. 20, I think 22% haste.
I think they're down to like 800 plat right now, anyways.
Yeah.
That and the flowing black silk sash are both. They used to be like 3K plus easily. Now they're
Rogues.
both down to like 100K.
'Cause
Or,
they-
no, 1K.
They changed the way the rogues work, so now the rogues don't need them.
Oh, was that in the Chardock patch?
It might have been earlier than that.
They're so cheap. I had one. I was just like, wow, I'm gonna go sell this for a third of the price I paid for it. Son of.
Some items maintain, some don't. But
Yeah, I felt like I bought a car. Like as soon as I bought it, I drove off the lot, and it was half the price.
But I mean, if you're low level and you're trying to think of stuff that you want to save up for on a monk, obviously there's some high-end items. There's some amazing clickies that you want to get your hands onto. But I personally would suggest getting yourself a decent weapon. A weapon's going to make one of the biggest differences. And Black Panther. Black Panther armor. Because that is, with a few exceptions, actually better than third gear. And easier to get. So you can wear Black Panther all the way up into your 50s and be fine. Nobody's going to look at you weird.
Heck, until Canark and everything came out, like you have to think the gear that they had before was
Oh, it's garbage.
yeah compared to Black Panther. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're wearing
Heck,
silk.
wounds felt like it was a godsend.
Down near, I think, is like the first place in
Down here
Cunard
is-
that you can go to
Yeah,
get.
down here's pretty good stuff.
But even that armor compared to Black Panther is garbage.
So yeah, Black Panther is amazing gear. And for the weapons, you don't even have to buy like crazy weapons. You get a Black Panther, something like the silver chitin hand wraps or the flowing black silk sash, and then woo sticks at like, was it 30? They start procking. Mm-hmm. You start beating on something with those two procs. God.
There's a lot of progression you can make with the weapons. You can get yourself some maces. You can go with, like you said, the woo sticks. A little bit by little bit, and all of a sudden you guys doing insane amount of damage and taking hits really well.
But you don't even have to spend more than 100 plat per weapon before level 50. People are in my guild are trying to tell somebody like, yeah, you get the staff of battle, you can get this, this plus that. Like you don't need the staff of shielding.
It's nice if you can get it.
Oh yeah, beautiful. But same thing with like the well, you can't even use the Addy Club for stun until later. So
Actually, the staff that I just got, the staff of shielding from Chardex, seems to be dropping an insane amount. Last few times we've gone, we've all seen at least one, sometimes two or three. So I'm guessing that is going to come down in price before too long.
I just had a guildie. They started playing last week, and they're already level 47 monk. Crazy.
That's
speed.
some neck bearding right there, I think.
Oh my god, they flew through their levels, and then I was like, yeah, don't worry about, just save up your money. Someone gave them some like nice weapons, and then I tossed them a staff of battle. So it's just like, save up your money, do whatever you can. But then they just looted a staff of battle, or not a staff. They just looted a staff of shielding from Charda.
Yeah.
Crap.
And as soon as you're 46, technically, although I would wait till 47, you can go to Plane of Mischief and get yourself a Blam Stick. Classes usually have to wait a little longer until they're like 53 because you can get aggro being coughed up, but because they are a Feigned Death class, they can do it at 46.
Oh, Senpai, you're gonna have to tell me how to get a Blam Stick, because I don't have one.
I don't have one either. It's you just go up to Plane of Mischief, which is easier said than done sometimes. I've been up there numerous times with Shix and a few of the other guys. It's an easy camp. It's just I haven't gotten lucky with seeing one, and then I always pull my monk out of there to do something else. So
You don't pay 30k to melee bind yourself in.
If I could, I would. I don't have that kind of cash laying around. I don't have a Blam Stick to link you, although if somebody's watching the stream and is in game and has that, they can send it over to me and I'll show you guys. But yeah, it's called a Blam Stick, and it's like the 3rd best in the game. Some people say it might be the 4th best in the game. VP obviously has a really nice one-hander that you want to get into at some point, but this one is incredibly easy to get. You can go up there with a guild. The mobs spawn as fast as you're able to kill them, so if you have a huge force, you can go through hundreds of mobs in a matter of less than an hour.
I'm here, but I'm off comms for a minute.
There you go. You actually have one on you, huh?
No, I have a guildie.
So yeah, the damage delay doesn't look amazing. 30 damage, 40 delay, although that's not bad. But it has a bonus to it that really kind of puts it over the edge.
Actually, I was thinking either the Blam Stick. I'm torn between the Blam Stick and the Royal Staff. No, Baton of Royal Stature, I guess what it's called.
Where's that one from?
The other Stun Stick. There's Charduck as well. Not as well, I mean, because that's in Palm. I thought this was, let's see. Yeah, chops off Observer out Kooks. I don't know, I'm gonna butcher that guy's name. Some guy in Charda.
Yeah, don't ask me to explain how the ratio works out on monks. I just know it's one of the best ones out there, and if you look at the monks these days, about 90 or more % of them will have a Blam Stick in their main hand. They don't even use their epic as a hand-to-hand combat anymore.
Well, the ratio, as far as DPS goes, even if you have an Adamantite Club and Staff of Shielding offhand, the haste from your 20, if you have 20% haste plus epic, that right there will out DPS most other stuff. Now, they say the Blam Stick is higher, and they also say that the Ton of Royal Stature also parse is higher. Yeah, fists are like, I don't know what it is up with fists. For the longest time I was using it, but it's good DPS if you don't have a nice primary, because it makes your hands 9/16, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some of the stuff has like that 60 DD is a really nice thing to also add to your, if you have the dex to proc stuff.
Thought the best was the T-Staff. No, actually, it's not one of the best ones out there. It is nice. The T-Staff, don't get me wrong, is a two-hander, will serve you well, and is worth the money that you spend on it. But the proc on that one can be pretty severe after you get buffed up from a shaman, or if you just have high dex. Regardless, you're gonna pull aggro really quickly with the T-staff, and if you don't want aggro, then that's gonna be an issue for you. Also, if you are trying to use the same stats, Peacebringer has the exact same stats as the T-staff without the proc, so that works really well. I like the IFS, the Imbued Fighter Staff, for a two-hander, but technically right now I'm not using that one. I have the Afridi Ice Staff, which is 30 damage, 35 delay, 10 to AC, and does Frostbite on top of it. And it weighs less than the other one, so... T-Staff got better, though, when two-handers got better. When they added the triple attack with two-handers. And you would think that everybody would be switching over to that, but you still see a lot of monks using one-handers.
Did they actually add that triple attack in yet?
I believe they did with the Chardok one. Although somebody said when Chardok first came out, it was a Chardok 1.5 update, and there was still more to come with a 2.0.
That was, I had, when they first released the Chardok patch, they didn't release it with a, with that in, and so like the T-staff and everything was supposed to go up, but they didn't put that out there, so no one swapped over.
Yeah.
I haven't played in a couple months since then, so I was also kind of hoping that they'd get to that. Because you also get, monks have the... You can unequip and re-equip a weapon and proc your offhand attack. So it was kind of like if you really wanted to and you had your fists, you could use the triple attack from the T-staff and then unequip and re-equip it real quick and proc the fists. And you do crazy DPS.
I have heard of that trick, but I've never tried it. It takes a lot of effort.
Just gotta have your buttons set up the right way, right UI, where you can actually have more than one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for triple attack to come out to see if it's really gonna be as great as it's supposed to be.
Even right now, if you had a two-hand staff, you probably find that doing the re-equip trick still parses just slightly better than your other stuff, but it's so much extra effort to just
That's what I was gonna
wait
say,
for
is
a
it
swing.
enough, right? I guess if
When
you're
you're low
soloing
level,
and it's a close fight, it's probably worth it.
It's like bandaging, it's like binding wound during a fight, you know? Is it worth it, or should you just get a fungi?
I actually did that a lot, even with the fungi, because I was like almost always solo. But I had it macroed, so sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't.
You gotta get the right spot, though, because you gotta have your back to the wall, and if they stun you a lot, then it's not gonna work at all.
Well, and that's, yeah, I did it in the open areas, and like probably half the time it would say you'd moved and didn't bandage or whatever.
Alright, 3 incoming if you want to miss some of these. I'll let Simple pick one out.
I was gonna mez the one that over there. I'll mez the one on you. What's the other one that's on you?
Warrior and Deceiver, I think.
Got the Deceiver. Deceiver's about to be mezed. I really need to get my AoE mez up.
Ah, you're better off with a single one for now, right? They last longer?
Maybe they last longer, but
I personally only use the two-hander in select situations where a push is not necessary, or if the creature has a damage shield. Other than that, it just feels super slow, to the point of, like, I don't want to use it ever again.
Pre-level 50, I did the everything, you know, bind wounding. During battle, I would use, like, my bags right now have, gosh, I was soloing earlier, so I still have 88 bandages left from, like, I don't know, 2-3 bags full of bandages.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still bind wound a lot during battle. Used to do the...
Well, you don't have a
two-hand
fungi on, though.
re-equip. Yeah.
Yeah, once you get that fungi, you don't need those bandages anymore.
It's just so much extra work to do any of those things.
Well, the bandages weigh. They're like a pound a piece, so for a monk, especially for my monk who struggles with the anorexic neighbor, oh my god, mouth moving, words coming out sometime. I can't do it. Can't do it tonight, guys. While on topic of monks, does a lesser kick lagging skill affect the later kicks? No. No, it does not. Yeah, every skill that you get is its own thing. And once you get flying kick, you never have to worry about the other ones.
Can you tell any difference in that haste? I'd probably set my pet in, probably would help.
And we'll check it as soon as I actually get in combat, which is going to happen with this golem. What's your weight at right now, Simple?
Okay, so because I picked up that BP, it's kind of ugly, but earlier it was at 18. Now I'm sitting at 32.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of AC
had to
lost on
ask
that
that.
one. Well, I mean, that's one of the things we all struggle with, except Shix. He seems like he's always at like 18 weight or something ridiculous.
I usually come into the hole to camp some spots. I'm like right on the edge, 18, 19. And at 55 or 56, you're allowed to be at 19, I think.
25 weight when you get to 60.
Oh gosh, that is such a beautiful thing.
I've been at 25 weight pretty much the entire game, so if I can get to 60, I might actually make it worthwhile. My armor alone and my backpacks alone put me over, so 23
You
or
have,
24.
Decent backpacks though.
I got a tink bag, one. And then
How are you overweight with a tink bag?
you know,
Put all your things.
all my things are in that thing, and I still got more stuff to put in. There's so many clickies. I mean, you need either halber speeds or
take a lap around the hole. Like, drop some weight, man. Gosh.
I can't even have any plat or gold or copper or anything on my guy, otherwise I'm immediately heavier than I should
Got
be.
like 135 gold on me.
Oh no.
That's a decent amount of weight. Plus that BP. You still have mobs. You fat ass. I can't believe you have a tink bag and you still are overweight.
Ah, that was my bad, dude. I hit it as soon as you missed it.
I'm stuck here with this large soil bag.
A large
stick
soil bag
anything
is
in
a
there.
good item.
I mean, I'm using a large soil bag as well.
So you have a tink bag and a large soil bag, and yet you still are overweight.
And a light burlap sack and a
I've
large.
tried to figure it out. I can't.
You know what the problem might be is that you have too many heavy bags on you.
Well, part of it
You
is
should only have
he
the two
refuses to
bags.
reduce the weight of his shoes.
The shoes are nice. We actually looked at it. If I put my shoes in my tink bag so that my weight is under where it should be, I still gain more AC off of the little bit of weight that I'm gaining. Now, I will admit, some of us know a certain person who's in the red on their monk.
Yeah, I still don't understand that.
And if you get to that extreme, then no amount of AC on any of your character items is going to make any difference whatsoever. But it seems like when you're 1 or 2 pounds over, as long as the item gives you a lot of AC, you're still good. And frankly, it's the new weapon that put me over. The Staff of Shielding, it weighs 3.2 pounds. Ones I was using before was 0 weight.
Wait, do you have your imbued fire staff on you as well? Because that's...
I don't know. I switched that out, and I have my Ifriti Ice Staff, but that's in my tink bag. All my heavy stuff is in my tink bag.
I still can't figure it out.
It's because he has like 4 or 5 pound bags that he's trying to use, I think.
What are your bags? Like,
I got the light burlap sack. I guess I could replace with a tink bag, and that would put me under as well.
I found that was a big thing, is that I can't have more than a single medicine bag plus like summon bags or soil bag, because
Charlock pack.
they weigh too much.
Charlock pack is
Medicine
good.
bags are awesome. So
See, the
light
bag of
relax that, that's
Sonai
good.
is kind of heavy, but everything else is fine.
Yeah, the evil eye bag is
I don't have an evil eye bag on me.
Oh, that was the other person.
Let's see. Your one-handed set up more DPS than your two-handed. I use 826 and 718 at the moment. I think I want to get rid of the 826 and get another 718 because the damage is so fast and they're super cheap. My monk sits at 70 pounds. Holy crap, dude! Your monk sits at 70 pounds.
that's not good.
So the next
Re-roll a warrior, because that's what you are.
the next chance you get where you have a little bit of downtime and you want to check things out, go to the bank and see if you can offload as much as you possibly can. And as you do that, look at the AC on your monk, and you will notice that the AC goes up the less you go, the less weight you have on your team. So ideally, there is a butter zone, and it changes as you level. But 70 is way too much.
Yeah, it never gets to that point. Unless you're somebody else.
Personally, I would not go past 35. 35 would be like something really, really good just dropped, and I don't have anywhere to put it in my bags, but I'll take it and deal with it later.
It gets progressively, your AC gets progressively worse the heavier you get.
And just so you know, I'm guessing so someone's watching stream. They have to. The AC in the old content is such a huge difference that losing 10 AC at a low level can make or break whether or not something's hitting your like max damage.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's another reason that, an upgrade from an item that has 9 AC to 10 AC is a big upgrade. Or can be, anyway.
And it's more so for a monk, too, because as we were talking before, the Avatar War Pants, those have 60 AC on them. Right? And that sounds really great. For a warrior, 60 AC, it's like a breastplate and maybe gloves. For a monk, that's more AC than every single piece of armor that my guy is currently wearing combined for one piece. So getting 1 or 2 AC on a monk is, like you guys said, a huge deal. But as you start getting higher and higher in level, and your role changes, especially if you are raiding and you're doing pooling, you start to worry less about the AC and more about your resist. There's another smoldering brand if anybody is able to even loot it.
Simple might be the only one, and he's down here so often, I'm sure he has one.
Oh, I actually got that to my enchanter the other day, so I probably could loot it.
Yeah, I believe you're probably the only one that is capable right now.
Yeah, that was just kind of weird that I usually have all of this stuff in my bag, so I'm like, no, I don't need that.
It's over in.
No, I don't need that either.
It's over in the hall if you want it. On one of those rats that died. You don't need 8 backpacks on your monk. I mean,
I wouldn't ever.
It's
And I have 2
nice.
slots for clickies.
Yeah, I only have 1 slot for
I have
cookies.
I have 2 backpacks, and that's only because I can't do any more backpacks. But you need at least 2, something like that, to carry bandages and shurikens or whatever.
So I'll show you the backpacks that I got here. So large soil bag, I'm carrying all my eyes in. Stocking probes. You go through a ton of these during a raid.
Probes.
You absolutely need them. If you're lucky enough to have a hogger speed, then you don't need all of them. But good luck on that one. The keys do add up. You're going to have a lot of keys to go through. Howling Stone, Seb. If you have any of the keys to Tower Frozen Shadows, those add up as well. Some of those you can stick in the bank if you really want to kind of condense things down. But it's nice to have them all on you in case you decide to go someplace at the spur of the moment. You're going to have your Tooth so that you can go to Cobalt Scar and any of the other teleportation places. A set of resist gear in one of your bags. And then you absolutely have to have a Tink bag for all your heavy stuff. Your OT hammer, your two-handed weapons, tash stick. If you go with the Stone of Moriat for resist, you're going to need one of those.
Using one of those. Yeah, I picked the right one.
Any EB item that you have. Javelins for throwing. Get some pumice stones so that you can pull off a bar in certain zones. You're also going to want your slowstone amber. Any heal potions. Stinging wart. Any gate potions that you have. Purity potions.
So let's see. Hammer, 1 to 2K? 2K, we'll just say for general purposes.
Yeah, I think
Tink bag, 5K. Some of those other things, Bracer of the Hidden, there's another 5K. If you got like, you probably have like 30K you just recommended to,
Yeah, but see,
or
that's...
Or 8-bag, 70-pound monk.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. It's not like you have to get it overnight, but it is definitely something you need to know about so you can start building your character towards that. If you don't have any of those things, you absolutely do not need to have 8 backpacks.
You're missing like probably 8 root nets too.
Yeah, I don't have any root nets if you looked in there. Way too expensive right now. They're a K a piece. They used to be like 500. And even then I didn't want to pay for them.
They used to be 300.
Yeah, they kind of way in price.
Wow. I am going to go sell me some root nuts, dang.
Yeah, I would say I would be buying some, but I ain't paying that price. I'll just spend an afternoon and see if I can go there and get some myself.
Yeah, unless they did something to the jailer over there. He's like
Not
a
that I'm
couple of
aware
hours
of.
camp.
No, it's just
Like 4 or 5.
people were trying to get more for him.
Yeah, well, I know there's one guy that was there in our guild earlier today and said he was there for 4 hours and only saw 1 drop. I don't know if they maybe reduced the drop rate.
I mean, I've had terrible days there. Nothing but amulets. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It happens.
Well, yeah, he also said the guy before him got 4 and 5 hours.
Yeah.
So I think it's...
That's just the way it goes. I've done that camp a bunch.
I tend to buy mine very impatient.
I mean, 300 plat, I would have bought him.
Yeah, under 500 plat, that's definitely worth it because the recharge on them is cheap too. So
Yeah, super cheap.
Thankfully, recharge on most of the items that Monk has are fairly cheap.
but I still contest that AC is rich and doesn't like. This is just his monk. He has in his bags, I would guess between 10 to 30K plus his fungi and other gear that he has on.
See, the thing is, the funky's not technically mine, it's a borrowed one. And the Bracer of the Hidden was a gift from one of the viewers out there, which may want it back one day, so...
Just say you lost it. It's hidden in your bags.
And to me, like, rich is if you got Hogger speeds, then I think of you well off.
I mean, you probably could sell enough of yours if... Well, the fungi's not yours.
Oh, God. Kind of traded a torpor for the rights to use it for a little bit.
Wait. Torpor, the spell that goes for more than a fungi, you traded for the rights to use it?
You know,
was Cypher.
yes, it's dropped while Cypher was there. I want it, and I was like, well, you know what? You can have it. And just gave it to him.
Can we be friends from now on?
And then he let me borrow his funky and didn't ask for it back because we camped out early that night. We forgot about it. Didn't ask for it back. When I logged in the next day, he's like, oh, you can hang on to it for today. Kind of kept hanging on to it. And then he got another one like a day later.
Oh.
So
That was the day I decided I was going to make a shaman as well.
Oh yeah, and you got your shaman to 60 and got torpor before he got his up 3 levels, 4 levels.
Something like that.
He
That's
was
pretty
close,
focused.
man. He was going on his shaman hardcore for like 2-3 weeks straight. And then we got that torpor, and then he was just like, okay, I'm done.
I was pretty hardcore for
Yeah, to me that would have pushed me to like get it done faster, but for him, he was just like, I like playing my wizard.
Well, that's what I told him. I said, I'm level like 23. I said, I want to see you beat me to 60. He's like, you're dumb. There's no way you're gonna beat 60.
Yeah, but you get to play a lot when you're at home.
That is true.
You get to work from home, and
Quite a lot.
he gets to sleep a lot, which I'm envious of both of you guys. I would love to be able to sleep a lot or sleep at all, and I'd love to be able to work from home. That's like the two best things ever.
Oh, it's so hard to work from home. You really, like, if you don't have someone there to tell you, sometimes it's kind of hard to. I feel like working from home is like one of those. It looks better on the outside, greener on the other side unless you're good at it.
I think as long as you have a set area that you treat as your workspace, and you go in there knowing that you got to do a certain amount, get it done. Because I can get my work done in the office really quick, but I stretch it out. Otherwise, I'll be sitting there doing nothing. And you know how that works out. If you're doing nothing, they find something for you to do. Don't really need 8 bags on anything, really. I would say a warrior can have 8 bags. Though it's really nice to have one slot open for clickies.
Yeah, my warrior has 7 bags and then a to actually click them.
And a lot of classes that have like ranged. I mean, rangers probably need something for ammo. Necros and most casters that have gems or summoning components, you need at least a bag on top of your normal bags for all your components.
Oh, we got a caster. Hells yeah.
Better get him quick, because he's going to go down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want mana from this thing? That might not happen.
Already done.
That's what she said.
Ah! Damn it, my mez was just a half second late.
So you're at 285 AC. I don't know how much can you possibly have. You lost another 50 pounds. I would go so far as to saying you could probably get close to doubling that for 50 pounds on a monk.
Oh god, somebody help me.
What are you doing to this thing? Are you trying to root it?
I'm trying to root it. I was stunning the other one. And he was in proximity.
Yeah, I saw that.
Because the other one was a healer. So basically all that mana I stole I just burned.
Well, at least you didn't come out below what you started with.
Down to 2 stacks of paradox.
Yeah, it blows my mind enchanters can ever support that habit.
That's the one you're on, AC. Or I can just root it.
Nah, just attack it. Hey, they're almost done with that one. It's running right now.
I'm already 4% into the next level, into 53.
I think I got about 10% already today.
Mob just followed. Did everybody see that?
Yeah, I was attacking it before anybody else got on. I think it was rooted, and when the root broke, he came after me. I don't know, what do you think is the most expensive class to outfit?
Warrior.
Most expensive that you need to outfit? Like,
Yeah, that's the good
Warrior's
question.
got a lot of cheap stuff. You can get like crusty gear and definitely outfit a warrior pre-50 pretty well.
Yeah, just to make them viable. I mean, not in-game. Because
Most
in-game is
expensive?
usually like VP gear. Like, it's going to be no trade stuff that you got to be there for, so that doesn't really count.
It's gonna be stuff where it's like, oh hey, I have to pay this guild 100k just so I can come in and get this loot since they've got it locked down.
Most guilds don't do that with the best stuff. Most guilds you have to be a part of and have the DKP for it.
It's very true. So even then, it's kind of like mage maybe, or someone that doesn't have an epic can get.
Trying to think of what, like, I mean, you can gear anything. I would say warrior, Shadow Knight, Paladin are probably the hardest because tanks are difficult to get like decent tanking gear.
See, I was gonna leave out the epics because the epics are a thing unto themselves.
Like pure casters, they can get by with not much really. I mean, necros.
Yeah, but
Fight
an
a necro naked to 60.
enchanter, they can get the Zelandikar heart, and then they can use that robe together so that they can take their life away and replenish it all at the exact same time.
Yeah, but you're talking in-game stuff.
Well, those aren't really in-game stuff. Those things are buyable. There's a lot of people who
You
buy
can use
those.
a mana stone and that class.
Well, hold on. Are we with the question? Well, I don't. Then I'm missing the question. You said what is the most expensive
class
class
to outfit.
gear? Like
From what
in
level?
end-game gear,
Not
or
not
in level
in-game
one?
gear. I'm talking about stuff that
So a Z heart, in my opinion, is in-game shit. That's pretty
I mean, it's like a wave crasher. Wave crasher is tradable, so you can buy it.
right. If you have 60k,
Yeah, but I mean, it's something that's buyable. Is what I'm saying. It's not no trade. If it's a no trade item, I don't think that should be counting as something that you buy.
I think you could outfit a warrior extremely well with 60k.
Shaman.
Think the shaman would be the most expensive?
Just the spells alone.
well, shaman spells in like 60 or I
That's,
spent 110k for 4 spells, I think.
yeah. Although Torpor has come down in price a little bit.
Yeah,
But
but Mallow's still 10k. Bane of Knife is 10k.
Enchanter's got some pretty expensive ones too. It seems
Yeah,
like all
Bedlam
theirs are
is
10.
10k. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to buying Bedlam. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough question. Like, if you're talking 1 through 60, droppable gear, plus all your spells, Shaman and Enchanter would be tough because of the cost of their spells is more expensive than any
Any
droppable
tank.
gear that a tank's gonna have to have. I mean, I guess Wave Crasher's pretty expensive.
Wave Crasher and the what is it? The Moss or the one from Dragon Neck?
The West.
The West.
But you could, I mean, if you're gonna go to the Dragon Necropolis, get yourself a Will Sapper.
Is that tradable?
No, it's not tradable.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be tradable. Because I mean, you could just go get yourself an infestation at level 1.
Yeah. I had to wait till 5. Yeah, you have to wait till 5.
To be able
you can't
to
get through-
get over there.
Yeah. You can't go through dungeons at level 4.
Well, then what about clickies? If you take into account clickies for a
For a monk, that's, I mean, or a rogue even.
or a
Shit,
wizard,
I mean,
a wizard got a
orc
lot of
bots are
clickies.
expensive.
They got the robes that they gotta get. They got their epic that they gotta get.
I mean, gotta is a heavy word.
I don't see a wizard really becoming useful because they run out of mana so quickly until they have a clicky casting item of some sort. And from what I hear, their epic is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Velcro was good.
So I guess it comes down to what, like, monks have an unbelievable amount of things that they can get that's tradable. I just feel like that's a lot of the fungi to T-staff to just crazy amount of weapons. But even then, I don't think it's more than 100,000, 150,000 plat max. No spells, no crazy items other than maybe like a fungi.
Yeah, and the T-staff.
Yeah, so fungi T-staff, you're talking about 100,000 plat. And then everything else probably in the range of... Actually, Cloak of Crystalline Waters, something, or Cloak of Flames.
That's true. Those are buyable. Although I eventually have my heart set on going to Sky a little bit more often, getting me that golden one.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I want that, the eyepiece.
Eye patch of plunger.
No, not the Stormfeather, the eye patch of Poe or whatever.
Oh, yeah, the one from Sky.
Yeah.
Faction, if you go work on your faction for Charduk, you can get yourself a Spirit Raccord. It's really not that bad. All you have to have is Drusilla and the Jugs. You get items off of both of those guys and you're set.
Super easy.
Yeah, I haven't, I must have missed the super easy part of that quest line.
Drusilla's like a, 24-hour, 36-hour spawn?
Uh-huh.
I still have to do the scout roll for that, whatever it's called.
That one is just... Like, Shix has gone
Not,
there.
not the actual scout, not Bracer of Benevolence. What's the goblin thing that they call it? I still have to do the signet turn-in to
Shix, you want to get these?
Yeah, I mean, we still had one in camp. I'm not sure why we're continuing to...
Because we've been fine pulling these guys. These are the low-level ones. Somebody moved into rats, so all we got is these guys now.
Oh, sorry. You just messed that.
I'm not sure what these guys are just rolling through. I'm not
Oh wait, that's not you.
completely clear on what's going on here. There's like 5 pets.
Are they pets?
I mean,
like a
they're
zoo.
mobs that are...
They're not pets. Yeah, they're just passing through.
Yeah, they had like 6 pets. This, do we get aggro? What am I doing?
I somewhat feel like Cleric is the easiest. You don't need a whole lot of wisdom, and a lot of the items out there have wisdom on them that are easy to get.
Yeah, the bracers from, what is that, Solby? Those are really good for a cleric, and they drop all the time.
The Rune Mithril ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
they're not lower,
Oof, that's
right?
a little bit more than I thought. Yeah, you can get more than one.
I'm rooting down. Apparently I'm not messing things.
So do you need anything for a cleric, like epic, Lodi shield? What kind of...
Epic is like the only thing, and that's only if there aren't other clerics with the epic there. If they are, then you don't need it.
I don't know. Some people are like, you're not really cleric till you get it.
But you can max your 255 wisdom super fast. And when you get more gear, just randomly from upgrading past that, you can go from having 13 sea hills to maybe 15 or 16 sea hills. But on most raids, that's not important. Like, you're getting twitched, you have mod rods, you got bard song, you got clarity. You regenerate
I've had
mana so
a lot
quickly.
of clerics run out of mana just on Vindy.
It happens if you don't have enough, but we had 2 clerics on that last TOV raid. I don't think I went below 80% the entire time.
What about a bard then? I feel like they might have a lot of clickies and instruments that'd be pretty expensive.
Technically, you can go to 60 naked on a bard.
I mean, you could go to 60 naked on a monk.
Sure,
No,
you could
I
go
don't
to-
think you could.
Yeah, I mean, it's a matter of... Need is just a strong word.
Yeah,
Like, you don't really need anything.
you don't need a Zandkar's heart to...
Yeah, you don't need a
Necro.
Z-Heart. You don't need...
If you want to go to top tier and be viable as
Well,
a solo
that's
team.
different. It's totally different. You
So I
have
think
to
the
decide
question
top tier
Needs
or...
to be detailed.
Yeah. You want top tier, or do you want just a viable to survive?
Yeah, but see, now you're talking about top tier. There's different levels of top tier. There's top tier rating. There's top tier neckbearding. There's top tier soloing.
What's the difference between neckbearding and soloing? Because top tier neckbearding probably solo.
No, top tier neckbeard are, in my opinion, the way I describe it is people who
How many mobs
raid
do we have here?
all day long, every day. There's not a whole lot of them, but they're
Top tier neckbearding solo, whatever you want to call it. That's where the money comes in. That's where you've got to have, like a monk. You got to have a shit ton of wort pots. You got to have all your flowers, which cost
Gotta have Nibris on your friends list.
hundreds of thousands of plat. You've got to have all the nets. Got to have all the. There's so many things that you would need if you're gonna just straight solo to 60, and stay 60 and be like the best of the best.
yeah, those puppet strings are really, really nice for a monk.
Yep. It's only 300k ish, I think.
Yeah, or you can buy it for
200.
like 1 or 2 DKP in the right guild.
No, you're not gonna find any guild that's 1 or 2
Shh. Let them believe it for a little while.
They go for about 700 DKP in our guild.
Yeah. I got a golem and one other.
So what do you think would be I guess it might be the easiest or maybe the most expensive, it doesn't matter which, but to solo from 1 to 60, what do you think would be, I guess, the easiest to equip?
Necro. Necro or mage.
Yeah, I'd say Necro is probably a good call.
Because, as Schick said earlier about being naked, the necromancer throw on a robe, nobody else can see anything else, so you don't feel ashamed, and they can quite literally go completely naked to max level
They
and be
just,
fine.
their mana regen. Things are more dangerous, obviously, but
Even with their
So
gear, like
what do
all
you think
you...
would be the easiest to equip though? Because
Necros are super
might
easy to
be-
equip. In fact, when we were looking at green on what the best gear was in Classic EverQuest before Plains, it's like the bracers from Upper Guck, the woven grass ones. Those are easy to get. There's a whole bunch of stuff to get inside Split Paw.
Necros are an awesome class too. They're powerful in game for sure.
The poopy pants off of that guy that drops the cloak, the Pegasus guy. The pants that nobody wants for 8 stamina, those are actually best in slot for a Necromancer.
Yeah, in classic.
Looks like we're losing our Bard.
She need a hammer.
So if you had to look at all the gear you could get easily, relatively, I don't know, maybe a price range like 30,000 flat, you think a Necro would be the easiest to gear up and solo with?
Oh, yeah. Not only could you buy everything you needed, you could probably buy a few nice little clickies that would just make your life easier.
Yeah, because once you get
What
to,
clickies? Because I have a Necro, and I was trying to think. Your question made me think about whether or not I wanted to.
The Fear
level
one,
up my
the
enchanter
Fear
or my
clicky
Necro.
from
staff,
K-Sora. That's what, like 10, 15k?
I think about 10. Oh, they went
Yeah,
through all.
let your pet
Who's
keep
that?
doing it.
Okay, there it goes.
It's the same one that drops the piece for the Howling Stones key. I can't think of the name of the NPC now.
Zalgaz.
Yeah, he has a chance of dropping the Fear Staff, which is, again, just a nice clicky to have, because it's one less thing you have to mim.
I don't know what the cast time is on it, but I know all Necros want it.
There's a quested item you could do early on, like around level 20, so that you can get yourself a death pack for free. It's called
Is that
something
the,
else.
Temple?
Yeah, it's the
Sorry.
Soul Temple one. Nah, that's alright, we can kill both of them. Just root one. Or mez it.
Do you have to have faction
I'm reading. Just go ahead and
for
back
the
off.
No faction for Soleil or Soul Temple?
Soul Temple? Okay.
You can ruin that faction, right?
I don't know. I've never killed in there. Like, there's no reason they don't drop anything at all.
No, but I think I think if you kill them, you can lose the faction. Not that there's a reason to.
Yeah, that would just be you going out of your way to screw up your faction. J-Boots and Circle of Shadow. Oh, yeah. The Circle of Shadow.
Yeah.
The one without the S
But
is
that
fantastic.
problem with that is that alone is 30K. So budget gone.
Now it is, but in the early days, like, one, it dropped, and two, even like 2-3 years after it stopped dropping, it seemed like it was still pretty cheap. How much in plat did the monk have in gear that soloed King? It's the same guy who soloed Ragefire, right?
Oh, Jesus, he had
Hundreds of thousands.
probably close to 1 million.
Yeah.
Because he had beats, he had strings. So
Oh,
right
yeah,
there,
Helium.
half a
Warnings
minute
of
or half a
Viper.
million easy.
In today's money. Like, when he got it, I'm sure it wasn't worth the same price. It probably was worth
Yeah, he's
more
got
when it
All
first came
sorts
out.
of warp pods and nets. All that shit to recharge Reaper.
Mm-hmm. Recharges alone could be outrageous. Because the Reaper, it's the same price as just buying a new one. That one you're not really recharging.
I gotta test that because I'm not sure with my charisma how much that's gonna cost.
And J-Boots isn't really a necessity for any tune except for maybe a monk. Because you need it for the pools.
Yeah, but if you're gonna spend the money on a necro, that's a really good place to spend some money.
It's good for any class, but it's not a necessity.
It's just like the hammer, you know. The hammer's good for any class. J-Boots, Bracer of the Hidden, a lot of those clickies that are like good for most. Well, Bracer of the Hidden, not for casters, I guess. It's still nice to have some of those things.
I always wanted a Bracer of the Hidden on my cleric because of the stupid rogues. When they sneak and hide, I lose track of them when I'm trying to heal them.
Buzzing 1. It was resisted, so I'll try to root it. Are they just standing there to you?
One of them stunned. So
I think
Oh.
Cleric stunned them.
I was waiting to see which one you were missing because I don't want to like break it, but neither one of them was moving.
I thought I was bugged because they were just standing there.
Yeah, stun them.
Sorry, my pet's being an asshole.
Does the J-Boots work as a global cooldown?
Yep.
But it only works in outside zones, so...
Right. It's the same as the So boots that I use on my. If I'm outdoors, I use my So boots on my shaman. If I'm indoors, I use the Goblin Earring. If I'm killing dragons, I use both.
Yeah, Goblin Earring, though, you won't have in Classic. You're going to have to get yourself one of those spyglasses.
It's true. Oh no, those are. What do you mean the
Tinkering?
tinkered ones?
Yeah.
Oh, so did you guys finally? I know there was a couple of people that were thinking about different classes for green. Did you guys finally settle?
I think Shix
No,
is still
you
kind of
know,
up in the air. Everybody else is kind of settled on one, but Shix is still...
Yeah, I think everybody else knows what they want. I like so many different classes.
But there has to be one you haven't played yet.
Wizard. Nobody wants to play Wizard.
Oh, well, there you go. You gotta
Sorry,
play
kid.
Wizard. Nobody's playing a Wizard over there on green yet. Also, nobody's playing a Cleric on green yet.
Yeah, nobody's playing Cleric.
Nope.
Paladin. Well, Cypher mentioned Paladin, I think.
Yeah, so did Shupa. Nobody's playing a Shaman yet. Although ZK said he wanted to start
I
another
thought
one.
you were.
No, I'm going with Necro. I might do a Shaman after that, but I'm going Necro first.
I might go Shaman. I mean, I really love my Shaman. But I think that's because he's pretty well geared at this point.
Is there anything on there you'd get that you wouldn't have here as a Shaman?
On green?
Mm-hmm. Like, you
Oh.
can get the Mana Stone, but I was looking at it, and it's not quite as good as the Cannibalize one that you get. Although it's instant, so you could burn yourself down in a matter of seconds.
Yeah. I don't know how efficient it would be, though.
It's not bad. I think it was 10 hit points for the same amount of mana. So for every...
Oh, if it's 1-to-1, that's really good.
No. I mean, it was 10 hit points more than your cannibalized one
Oh.
for the same amount of mana. So for like every
Yeah, but
recast...
rehealing yourself I don't think is mana efficient. Otherwise, if you were, level whatever cannibalizes, I don't even remember what it is. You would canny heal, and then... But I don't think it's efficient to heal yourself.
Bind
I don't know.
wounds?
Yeah. Bind wound's gonna be a big thing on
Or
Green.
Rubicite breastplate for the extra little regen on it.
Tempting them as...
Golem ad.
Nope, it is. Good job.
I'll get it off you.
It's rooted.
Is it? Okay.
So you guys will be starting with the shamans. You got people over the permafrost area, Black Burrow, Quanos Hills. So.
Yeah, for Nano, he wants to be an erudite necromancer. And we'll probably pick
Oh,
human?
he's going with that?
Yeah. You want to mez that one, we'll get the golem instead.
I'm still mid-pit break.
Yeah, erudite.
Oh my god!
Oof,
Yeah, that
that's-
I
sucks.
think the high elves. Oh, you good?
He just got summoned.
Yeah, he's summoning me while I'm trying to re-pet my pet. Alright, yeah, he fucking hates me. You weren't realize that.
Got a Mimbler, that guy.
I can't even get...
If you guys haven't tried out high elves and stuff over in like Greater Fae, that might be a good place to look at because they have some good quest turn-ins, and then obviously Crushbone with the belts.
It's gonna be super busy day one, no matter where you go. But yeah, I have my high elf cleric. It's the area I'm more familiar with. But he's a big fan of erudite, so he's gonna go erudite necromancer. Me and Cypher will probably go human necromancer and start in Kinos. And Tara's gonna go druid, so she's gonna start over there in the Kinos area as well. Looks like we're gonna get another ad. Get on that one next, I guess, maybe.
He just messed it.
I think Trav said he's gonna go with a rogue. He hasn't told us what class or what race. Bushido is gonna go enchanter. Also, don't think we know what race.
You guys do know you might need a tank.
I'm at 17 mana,
Well,
by
I
the
guess
way.
with all the necro pets, you probably won't need a tank. Never mind.
It was pretty amazing. We actually were just gonna go explore Payneal together, and get our surroundings. Because I wasn't that familiar with the city, and so we all made necromancers.
The other night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it was green-minded.
way OP with the necromancers. I think with 3 necromancers we'll be fine for quite some
Murdering
time.
everything. Yeah.
And now that we've learned a new trick that I wasn't aware of, where you can root enemies onto their spawn point, pull the other ones away, feign death, and the ones that are on their spawn point will immediately reset and not aggro you. So,
Are clerics leaving shortly? Do we want to call it here, or...
we can? Does everybody have a way out? Does everybody...
Technically, yes.
You have a hammer?
No.
We could start working our way down. We have what...
Oh no, you guys don't have to worry about me, Ali. I'll just run down to the waterfall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have what we need to get down there if you guys want to start working your way. Chicks.
Whatever.
Alright, let's start moving down then.
Oh, you guys are gonna come with me? That's cute. Thank you.
Normally
Normally people just leave me. They're like, "Hey, you good?" I'm like, "Yeah." Okay, later. And then everyone's gated out.
Gotta get you that hammer, though. Take you down into Seb, you won't have any way out.
Yeah, I've been kind of
WC
avoiding
cap?
Seb, but I need
The only way.
That's what, 300? To recharge?
Yeah. To recharge? It's like 150, 175. Are they pulling these?
It looks like they are. Be careful. Oh, well,
I got you.
then I guess we got him.
Is this our pool?
It's their pool, but it
It's
aggroed
their
onto
fault, but
us.
I think we ran right through their camp. Is what happened here.
Well, we did, but
Define camp.
he saw
That
us moving.
doorway
Oh, there's a
wasn't
harvester.
Really, like, oh,
Yeah, this is turned bad.
Mez the harvester. We're fine.
It's
It's,
on a rock golem.
you want me to get on it?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
Just don't want your pet
I
going
was
down.
low on mana to begin with.
Alright, Meadow.
But I was able to tap the harvester a little bit.
if you root this one, I will swap to help with the other rock golem.
He'll just summon you at this point. He's below 90,
Okay.
whatever it is. But they're probably cursing at us right now. Just kind of ran through their camp.
You want to back your pet off of this one?
I can.
Yeah, back it off. Put it on the other one.
Yeah, it doesn't care. Apparently.
Really not.
It hates my pet, apparently.
You break it, you buy it. Really? You gotta be dicks? Alright.
Simple's going down. Yeah, well, I mean, we did, like, literally just bolt through their camp and pulled 3 of the mobs. So, I get
Whatever.
it.
I'll take it. You got that one, Mez? The harvester?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Dicks.
Oh, wait.
I didn't attack it, that was your pet. Although, I mean, you had to root it because it was going to do it, but
Yeah,
it's
it's fine.
gonna heal.
No, I'll do the... I don't know, you guys are killing it pretty quick.
Yeah, but we can't push, see?
No, I got stuns. It's all good.
Alright. Let's go wait in the tunnel while you med up a little bit.
Oh, I was able to tap it like 3 times. I'm at 65.
Oh, okay. What about you, Faye? You good?
We might ought to kill the pet. Maybe.
I'd wait. I'm gonna need the
hate to
DPS
go
if we get attacked again. You gotta stay here for a second. I'm gonna go take a look.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's not clear yet. Because they just moved by us, I think.
Nah, they moved by us a long time ago.
Wasn't there a group, like 2 mobs before we left? That came through? Or was that...
Yeah,
other
it's
group we
it's
just
clear
passed.
all the way to the dock area. Well, not the dock area, but the start pulling the. Yeah, feign that off.
No,
Feign
no,
that
no.
off. Don't go around the corner, guys. Don't go around the corner.
Don't come. Yeah.
I mean, we can handle it. It's only capturing a golem, but I'd rather let them med for half a second.
When you say don't
Come
come
up.
around,
No,
there's
come
a
up.
lot of corners.
Come up. Come up. No, I meant the corner back here.
Okay.
You know where we normally sit.
Somebody's asking if we were going to the docks. I'm like, no, we're heading out. Like, park back here?
Mm-hmm.
Tell him all his docks belong to us.
Yeah, over here. And when you guys are ready, I'll pull a golem. guess 35 mana should be good, right? For one
It's up to
golem.
him. Hold on, let me memgate.
This will suck really, 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 really bad if there are some healers nearby.
Well, we know there's none behind us, so they'd have to be in the building behind where you are.
That's why I'm pulling back this way a little bit more. Elemental Capture is crushing somebody. We got another one on us.
Maybe.
Oh no, that's your pet. Never mind, I'm an idiot. I just know there's one roaming on the other side. I'm kind of paranoid that he's going to come up here. As far as Pantheon coming out, never going to happen.
Remains to be seen. But probably never.
I would say put it out of your mind, and when it happens, it happens. Golem and a Fiend?
Is
Yeah, I can
Pantheon
mess the
not
Fiend.
coming out?
It's supposed to, at some point.
Can I target the Fiend?
Because it's in the wall. We got another capture. Mending.
I still cannot target this Fiend. There we go.
And one of those is your pet. Yeah, okay. So we're not in that bad of a trouble. I have more faith that Cyberpunk 2077 will come out before Pantheon, or a plethora of other games.
All the other games to ever exist.
Yeah, that non-disclosure agreement really gets me, because I'm in there for the 350, and like I can't say anything even when I get in there. It's gonna suck. What do you want? Fiends?
Capture next.
Capture?
Yeah, I will keep the other one mezzed. Capture is rooted too. Alright, this is how stupid the experience is. I'm 10% in this level already.
Yes.
It's crazy.
That's why I like coming down here, but you kind of get burned out after a while. Thankfully, there's enough of this zone that if you get burned out of one area, you can go a little deeper. You can go to a spot that you've never been to before.
Oh, tell them all about how deep you can go in the hole.
Not only did we went deep, but we went high the other night. High up in that tower.
This zone is so big. People only come here for like main entrance, castle entrance, and the docks. Oh.
Undead Tower. Undead Tower is another good one.
It really is a great zone too. I mean, it's probably one of the, I think, the best zones that Classic ever made.
It drops random gear off of mobs, but then it also has names in there, so it's a nice little mixture of both of the mechanics that they started integrating into the game at a later day.
I wish I had people who would want to travel that far into the hole. Like, if you go down to the waterfall, I saw you guys were down there at one point, but that's like as far down as anybody usually wants to travel.
We should go to the teleport. Go to somewhere else.
Oh, the bank?
Yeah. Faye might not have enough time. Kith might not have time.
I've never been to the teleporter. I've heard it's here, but I've never been there. Oh yeah, you guys can move up.
It's should be right around.
Kith can always
go straight.
if he wants to. If we want to try to go to the thing.
The teleporter, if we go straight through here, past to where that rock golem is, and then
That's a
there's
lot of
to the
mobs.
left.
That's a lot of mobs.
There's a left there. Yeah.
In-
Oh no, there's a ton
You mean
of mobs
in that
inside
building?
it. In that building, yeah.
It passed like the invis wall?
It's,
Because that's where the
Right
chests are
to
for
the
the
left.
Shadow Knight key.
I believe so.
All right, let's chill here for a second while they kill that. I don't want to pull on top of them, but give you guys a chance to meet up.
Yeah, I think they were the ones asking me if we were going to the docks. I'm like, no, we're not. I may try to take this guy to Howling Stones to get through 53. Or I may just stay here. I'm bound outside.
Are they up in there?
There's a golem along the back wall. He's pathing across now, looks like.
Oh yeah, there's a golem in there. All right.
Yeah, there's.
So it's
there's
just that.
There's an elemental on this side.
Everything's probably
Probably
up.
one on the other side.
Got the 2 elementals probably and a roamer.
Yeah, let them do their thing then.
Yeah, I'm fairly confident. I haven't actually used the teleports over here, but I'm fairly confident they're in this building back here. This bank building.
There's Spanky. You get too close. There's a lot of casters in there too.
The strong box. Don't worry, my sneak is off the charts.
Did you give her clarity?
I did, and I gave him haste. Try to be helpful. I'm not always a dick.
I mean, they were being a dick earlier. They could have taken one.
I think they were like trying to pull one, and we just ran through.
So they decided not to help out at all. I see how it is.
Well, I mean, we would be assholes if they did the same to us.
Not really. I mean, usually the only reason we're assholes is because we wanted the mobs for experience. If somebody was like, here, you can have them.
Oh, do you want me to lull these guys?
It's whatever you think you can actually get by with. I don't want you to die 2 seconds in, or 2 seconds from getting to Sunline.
And if you guys want, I can run in. It's 2 captures and a golem. I can run in all the way down, and then you guys can
No, I mean, they're
go
gonna
in and go left.
they're gonna pull these things in a minute, so it's not like we're in that big of a rush.
Okay. I just always feel bad that people are so kind to come all the way down here, and then it takes like 30 minutes to leave. Oh. You guys have like your hammers and your gates.
Yeah, I
Poor
mean,
little me.
we've all been there before. I don't have a hammer on my warrior, so these guys are always kind enough to fight me out of wherever I'm at.
I have no idea. That's not the right capture. I can't figure out what. Oh, okay.
It's your
Be
pet.
like that, are we?
Do you want to kill your pet since we're here?
Not yet, just in
A
case.
terrible idea. That's actually a good idea.
You sure?
Yeah, because, I mean, I'm not going to take him over the waterfall anyway.
Are they pulling it?
Oh shit.
All right, well, we got all of them. Keep your pet. Get your pet back. I'm jumping on the golem.
It's fine. As the others.
I'm on the golem.
Do you want me to swap off the pet to the golem?
Yeah, if Shix wants to get it back, could use the DPS. These guys aren't gonna help.
I've stopped DPS on him.
Who pulled him?
I think
That was my bad.
he was trying to law him for him.
Yeah, I was trying to calm the golem and he resisted.
Get on the golem.
I disarmed your pet, so
No, it's fine. They're
he's gimped. Just have to watch out for the other runners for backs. Well, my backs.
It's the gnome wearing a cryo silk robe.
No,
No.
he's wearing the monk epic.
What are you wearing, Shix?
It's clearly a monk epic.
The worm, or the, sorry, the Wait. The ice silk robe.
What?
And she's
What
dead.
What just happened?
I don't know. She
What did
must
she
have
do?
casted something. Well, at least we got a cleric with us.
Hey, Shix, you might want to move from the door so that capture doesn't delete you.
Well, it's messed.
Okay.
Turn in, though, if you hear any rumors that you're allowed to say about when Pantheon's coming out, you're more than welcome to hit me up with a private message. I'd love to be able to plan something for it, even though I won't be able to stream right away. I'd like to be able to jump in there as soon as possible.
Yeah, bring it in here and we'll root it.
Go ahead and break your pet after this.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see somebody got themselves a Gazugi.
Yep. Got a couple good things.
Alright, loot up.
What? Nah, son of a...
How'd you die?
Oh, how did you die?
He died in the waterfall.
know.
He jumped down and he died in the waterfall somehow.
The water?
Yeah.
The water is hard.
I've never seen anybody die in the water.
Did you? So, but you're all the way down there, right?
He is all the way down there.
Yeah, I am all the way down. This is actually the second time in 2 weeks I've died hitting the water.
I think that's supposed to be impossible, right? As long as you land in water, no matter from what height. Because it's not like real life, but...
No, dude. In real life, you can jump from whatever height you want, as long as you land in water.
Yeah, completely, totally. Not ever gonna do that, guys.
You heard it here first.
Even if it's cup-sized.
Yeah.
I saw it.
Or a
Tom
little.
Jerry.
Saw it on YouTube. Must be real.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you guys did come, because that death would have sucked.
What you do,
Yeah, because
Harvester...
the only way to fix that would be to jump from the top.
Which my cleric could do.
Yeah. Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah,
Suck it.
Suck him dry. Or he could not...
Go kill the other one. 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 Go
Go kill the other one? Alright, alright. Go kill the other one.
Let this one be my suckle guy.
Your honey. Your honeysuckle.
And actually, if you guys want to head out, I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes and get full mana.
What, with that guy all by yourself?
Yeah, there's nothing. Those other two aren't going to pop.
No, just you know, didn't want you to die down here, then not be able to do anything.
No, I'll just have to thought him until he's empty or if I'm full. And I'll gate.
You got a ring on your guy, Simple? Or a key
What? For what?
for the hole to get out?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Do you have the codeine ring? That's the question.
I don't have a codeine.
Oh, dude, you absolutely need to work on that. It's actually a
Pretty nice,
really
especially
quick
solo.
quest.
Yeah.
+8 to a damage shield. And if you manage to be lucky enough to actually get Dane and turn in the ninth one, or even more lucky and get the ring, or the ring war, you can get yourself a little bit of aura battle.
That one's a
I-
little tougher.
It's definitely a little
I
tougher.
definitely need to finish that codeine ring quest because those, like the two. My understanding is that one of the rings would be best in slot, but you could actually get a second ring if you're insane enough. That's one's like codeine ring level 9, the other one's 8. Oh,
No, 10 and 9 would be
10 and
ideal,
9.
but 8 is actually fairly easy to get.
Yeah, as long as you win that roll.
Heck, you could just buy it for like 10k. Is what ZK did anyways on his.
I only wish I had money to throw around.
But no, I mean, all you need is, I think it was 41 on tailoring skill, and you go get yourself 2 cougar skin, high quality cougar skins, and 2 high quality Kodiak pelts. Combine them together. That's like the first part. Second part, you escort one of the mobs in Eastern Waste. Super easy to do. We've done it like 15 times. Third part, you run over, turn an item in, kill a couple of giants in Eastern. All of it's done in Eastern Waste, and you can do it all in like a matter of 2 or 3 hours.
You need to hammer? You need to hammer. You can hammer.
I don't know.
No, I'm talking. Sorry, Kith.
Yeah, I only have one of the. I probably should just buy the Kodiak skin because I only have one of those. Those things never drop.
Not too bad. We've got more than enough for a lot of different tunes. So, but yeah, if you need help with it, I will be absolutely down to go over there and do it again. It's actually a lot of fun. Except for the guy who takes breaks and eats snacks in the middle of the quest. That one is kind of annoying to watch the guy do it.
You guys got this? I'll be right back.
All right, we're going to go ahead and raid Primal Heart. Hopefully you guys will enjoy his footage. As always, definitely want to thank you guys for watching. I'm AC Gamer.
This Shix.
Simple-minded.
Oh, I'm simple-minded.
We got Kissa in there. We had Donald, and we also had Cypher, but they went ahead and headed out. We may be back later tonight, but for now, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Till then, guys.
Later.
Peace.